And there it goes. Alright, Super Mario Bros. Merry Mountain Christmas Adventure SMW Christmas Edition by Nowieso and Just Keef. It's, you know, from 2022, but, you know, it's still good. Alright, what do we got? We have Christmas. But then, as an old mushroom is going to his question mark block. Oh. If I live to be 100, I'll never be able to forget that big snowstorm we had a couple years ago. The weather closed in, and well, you might not believe it, but the Mushroom Kingdom almost missed Christmas. This is not what I expected at the beginning of this game. Oh, pardon my manners. The name's Mistletoad. I like that pun. What's the matter? Haven't you ever seen a toad with some variation before? I've seen a few. They got the pink toad and the blue toad and probably a couple other ones. The red one. Nice around here, isn't it? This is Christmas Forest, right up here on jolly old Merry Mountain. This is where we grow our Christmas trees. Yeah, Mistletoad is good, but you know, Christmas is more than just trees and presents. Of course, you know that, but there are some who don't see it that way. Like the Dragon Corn replacement. Also, sup, Evil Ghost, how you going? How you doing? In fact, there are some who believe Christmas should belong only to them, those who can't see beyond their own greed. Let me tell you of one such tale, and of the heroes who came along and saved Christmas for all. Off the bottom? Christmas time had once again come to Mushroom Kingdom. This is a lengthy intro. Aww. Very cute. They're kissing under the mistletoe. All over the land, everyone was getting into the spirit. It's a bit too long of a pause. Why, even Bowser had taken some time off to bond with the kids. Oh, that's all really cute. Look at that. That's really well done. Bowser with the Starbucks cup is fantastic. This year, Mario and his friends decided to spend the holidays up on Merry Mountain. Yeah, the sprite working on this is good. A magical place filled with magical place filled to the stockings with Christmas joy. The order of words matters. Yeah, Just Keef is really good at sprite work. But just before they arrived, disaster struck. I know those spikes. And the magical Christmas stars were stolen by an evil ice witch, who may or may not be Undine. The people cried out in sorrow, for they knew that without the stars, Christmas would be doomed. This guy, Christmas just 1 week away, Christmas in a week. Oh, and so it was up to Mario and the gang to save the day. Hurry up, it's Christmas Eve, and there's no time to lose. The reindeer Yoshi is adorable. Just look at that. Doing good except your canker store? Fair. Those suck. Looks like another adventure is at hand. I, Toadette, shall be your guide. Just press up when you're standing next to me. Keep an eye out for me along the way. I have lots to say about this place, and who doesn't love a cute traveling companion? Hee. You can swap out team members on a map by pressing R. Each of you have unique skills, so make sure to make the best of them. Okay, so this is actually what I think it was. Oh, man. Mario, well-rounded, wall kick, bounce fire, critter spirit raccoon, special ground pound. Press the down button in the air while holding B so Mario can get a drop on his foes. Alright, well, we have to learn about the other characters first, clearly. So it's a Luigi. Alright, so he already plays a bit more slippery than Mario. Luigi, low traction, average speed, high jumping, straight fire, critter spirit, fox. Special scuttle jump. While jumping, hold down the B button and Luigi will jump higher and fall slower. So, okay, he jumps a bit higher. I dig it. Oh, I wanted to switch characters first. So there was I was looking to see if I played anything by either of these two. And it turns out there was a WLDC level I really liked that was made by this guy. Toad, speedy low jump. Wall kick, low bounce fire. Down spin jump. Critter spirit, skunk. Toad's losing out here. Special, charge super jump. Hold the down button to crouch. Toad will start to flash, and he can then super jump. But, oh, that's a pretty big jump. Get to play this when the proper season rolls around. This looks really cool. Steal Christmas just to be an ass. Why not? I'm gonna guess Princess plays exactly like I expect her to. Yep. Peach, slow to sprint, high spin jump, low traction, upward fire, critter spirit, mink. Special float. Hold the B button while jumping, and Peach will float in the air for a short time. Alright, what I think I'm gonna do is turn off swap character, because I'm pretty sure it's just gonna break. What I'm gonna do is refresh the page so I can turn off swap character, because I'm pretty sure it's just gonna break. There we go. Christmas just... Oh, I didn't read this bit earlier. Yeah, this is cool. So, a while ago I played a WLDC level by... I want to look his name up, now it's bugging me. Bensalot, who I think also goes by Just Keef. And you got to play the level as a whole bunch of different characters, including like Rosalina, and it was really cool. So I think what I'm going to do for this is I'm going to switch characters every level, assuming it's not awful. Oh, look, that mushroom's so happy in the mistletoe box. Another fun fact, I'm pretty sure, is that I have in fact played this before, kind of. This is a remake of a different Christmas hack. Collecting 5 jingle coins in an area will give you a 1-up. The map will show you what areas have them and if you have them collected. Okay, that's good to know. The brochure says that if we collect them all, we get a commemorative portrait of our group. That sounds fun. Alright, we gotta do that then. I was gonna do that anyway, because moderating, but you know. I think I need a fire flower. There we go. Can we look down? Oh, that's ice. Or that's water. Just ice water. But yeah, I played this one in like 2019. Or, well, the one this is based off of. And apparently this is a release that came out last year around Christmas, and I didn't moderate it because I was busy doing Christmassy things and BLDC, and someone else got to it first. That happens. But I'm kind of looking forward to going back through this and seeing the difference now with the bonus ASM, because the other one did have some cool stuff, but it was very much just a few custom sprites and things, nothing too extravagant, as well as like, you know, nice graphics. But the character swapping thing is definitely new to me. You know, I probably should have kept... Oh, no! You come back here. But yeah, the odds of me actually remembering any of the levels, except maybe the final castle, are pretty low. So we got all the dragon coins, we can now die. The reason I played it in about 2000, it was around, I think it might have just been Christmas 2019, was because ROM Hack Races was still doing Mystery Mondays, and this was the Mystery Monday, and it had a pretty low turnout, so I think it was like me and maybe 5 other people, and like Glitch Cat decided to come in to show everybody how you do it. My time was like an hour, his time was like 20 minutes. He indeed showed everybody how it's done. Alright, so the dragon coins don't really disappear. Maybe I have to get them all and then save, and actually beat the level. I'm gonna have to change how I want to do this, depending upon what it does in the overworld. What's up, Fall Circus? And H. Corral, how you doing? Thank you for the good luck. SMW allows for 2-player swapping. Is a 4-player swapping different? I mean, usually you can swap, but there's no real difference between them. Okay, so there are dragon coins, you have to get them all in one life. Okay. 4-player swapping, I mean, I wouldn't say it's brand new. This particular person, Bensalot, worked on a WLDC level from 2021, I think? Is that when WLDC came out? But it had this 4-player swapping thing. But also from Hack Jam, I think the same year, there was Mario and the Ghosts Gallery, which also had multiple player swapping. But also that's done in like real time in the level itself. I think it uses a completely different system. Like I guessed that this might have been the same. It might have been. I think it was Circle Friendo's ASM work. Now I think about it, for Ghost Gallery, and I thought this might have been Circle Friendo's entry, but then I looked at the list and I was like, wow, it's not. So, oh, Do we all get wall jumps? We all get wall jumps. Useful. Alright, so the rules are you have to get all 5 and then beat the level. We'll see if this is how it actually works. It shouldn't take me long, but it will change how I'm going to moderate it. So I guess I'm going to beat levels and then come back and get the midways, which is probably the more sensible of ways to do it, honestly. Just not what I'm used to doing. Anyone heard from Just Keef Edition? I mean, he submitted it, or the fellow behind Just Keef Edition, though I'm still not certain if he goes by Just Keef or not, submitted this today. Like, this literally showed up in the moderation queue today, so I'm certain he's not dead. Danger. Falling icicles and slush pits. Keep your head up and watch your step. And I already messed up my plan. One sec, I need to die. I have heard of Just Keef Edition, which I put on my list of things to play and wanted to play for chat hacks once, but I realized after the fact that it is SA1 and my SA1 support is sketchy at best. Ooh, they do fire straight. Hello. No, I want to talk to you. Wow, it looks like things might start getting a little more dangerous. Make sure to save your progress by hitting the select button on the map. Just remember, the spikes are more scared of you than you are of them. Okay, that doesn't make sense, but I got nothing. Good luck. Hack does weird stuff with the characters. Yeah, it does. Like I said, I played an earlier version of this. That was just the Nowieso stuff. Back in 2019. So I'm kind of curious to see how the extra characters change things and whether or not Undine is as painful, more painful, or less painful. Okay. Well, you know, I didn't really need to be scared of that, did I? Oh, I can just get up there via... maybe I can't get up there via... But I also played Bensalot's first WLDC level that uses... Oh. I guess we're going this way. You know, you'd think I would have remembered such an exit, but I guess I didn't. But the character swapping is fun. Alright. Toad gets to do this one. Toad start! There's nothing... Oh, these are grabbable. No! Oh, come on! Yeah, I got one. Gotta say, the landing right on top is a little demoralizing. See if we can still get the early one. Alright, we can do this, we can do this. We have time. And respawns, and wow, that thing did something weird. But I'm certain that's vanilla behavior, because throw blocks and flying blocks do not behave nicely with each other. I didn't even try to jump. The power of the switch you have pushed will turn this into that. Also, your progress will be saved. That's not a horrific puzzle stage. I know, isn't it nice when they're just simple, straightforward things? Other hacks are Rotten Brains, Ghost Gallery, Journey to the Mushroom Kingdom 3, Jump Half. It has a custom system. I didn't know Rotten Brains did something with characters, but I guess you might play as a different character. We'll get the secret regular exit in this one now. I've either beaten or moderated a decent chunk of those. Rotten Brains, I definitely moderated a while ago. In fact, like Christmas last year. Oh, she's got Technical Fire. Cool. God, she's slow starting. Jump Half I beat on stream a million years ago. There's a clip out there of me beating, well, not quite beating the... Was it the Blue Switch Palace in Jump Half? Because a alert message procced, and I had to clear it and deal with the outcome. Because that Switch Palace is a long puzzle level, as you might have guessed. Having trouble getting through the area? You can switch out team members on the map by pressing R. It pays to have friends. Well, it's only a one message. I'm not sure I like the Technical Fire on Princess. Makes it harder to hit enemies that are right in front of you. Unless they're jumping, I guess, which would solve that problem. I guess it's good for those. I got stuck on the slope. Hacks, you know, they do stuff with characters. Okay. Button Brains does something with character. Well, I guess you do switch to a different character in a different part of it. One of the secret areas. Peach died, indeed. Yeah, I have to avoid... I have to turn off some of my tech whenever it's a level that has... Or, yeah, whenever there's a level that has characters like this. Or a hack that has characters like this. Because usually they manage the character swapping via a different mechanism. I don't know what mechanism they're using. Given the pausing on the world map, I would guess they're using just reloading CHR32 or graphics 32. But I don't have a guess, and I'd have to like look at what it's doing. I'd say it's the most likely one, though. I don't have Fire Flower. And I'm having some trouble. You're misunderstanding how to use Princess correctly. Oh well. Secret area, which I assume takes place after the ending. I think you might have been able to access the secret area beforehand. Though I had Daiso helping me out, getting all the things in that one. So, I guess it probably doesn't quite count the same. For the purposes of moderation, I want to see as much of the surface area of the game as possible. And for Daiso hides things really well. I am always amazed that people manage to find it. It's kind of like weird secrets in old Sierra games where it's like, oh yeah, if you're on this screen and the day happens to be August 15th and you happen to be in a build that also uses Firebolt, you might run into Elmer Fudd chasing Bugs Bunny and you can kill Elmer Fudd with your Firebolt if you happen to notice it's available on the menu in the 3 seconds you have available or something like that. Nuts! That instance entirely theoretical, by the way. One of the Mac versions of Quest for Glory does that. Though I don't think it's quite as ridiculous as I made it sound. It is still pretty ridiculous, though. And apparently no one actually found it until this dude decided to go and reverse engineer a lot of the game scripts. Because most of the time, like, people didn't really want to mess around with the Mac ones because they were basically like weird byte order swapped versions of the old one. Get in there. Of the DOS versions or Windows versions. Found a secret and summoned with help from Daiso. Video on it. Yeah, exactly. I think that Faro and Daiso were watching me when I played Summoned, so I got told exactly where to go if I want to see cool secrets. Which is useful. But doesn't quite help everybody else. Yeah, I think I actually tested that for them, but they didn't make any significant changes, so I ended up putting the video on YouTube. Because, like, usually when I test someone's thing for a level design contest, I don't publish a video, because testing is kind of testing. Especially if I play it later. As part of the level pack. I think that's one of, like, the 2 exceptions, and the other one was when I tested Zucati's level for VLDC a couple years ago. And it turned out to be the same level that he submitted, so I'm like, yeah, whatever then. Heard of Shadowgate, old point-and-click game on every PC ever, and most famous NES part? Yes, I actually did. I played it with a in-law for a little bit, because that was a game he had played in his childhood, and we had an immense amount of difficulty getting past the front door. Oh boy! Oh wait. Dang it. I can't wait to see this place. I wish it wasn't so cold, though. If we get separated, I'll meet you back at the campsite. Okay. I was gonna switch characters, and I still am as soon as I find a pit. I will... I was kind of hoping I could cheat and get a... There we go. I guess we can see the difference. Ah, the mink. It's kind of cute. Into the pit. Saying no gets you ending Z. Saying gets you with the finger. No. Oh, dang it, I keep doing that. I wanted to switch characters every level, and I keep forgetting. Oh, now Yoshi's gone. That was my one chance to Yoshi. People actually found out how to get behind the rocks, walking the stairs in the waterfall room. Such an obscure secret that's exclusive to the Mac version. Interesting. Oh, the Yoshi. I can see the Yoshi despawn there. Wait. I was kind of hoping that he was still there, or just invisible. I don't think that's the case. It's weird that that's flashing out, but it's probably because due to a lack of sprite slots. The reindeer dinos are pretty cute. Nice to be back with Gold Mario. Yoshi say mean back? Oh, back at the Yoshi's house, more or less. Gonna hook him at Cax Fraud. Yep, he does that. Boy, does he do that. How you doing, Kappa? I might have to think a bit harder about that than just jumping at him. Oh, that worked. So much for thinking, just doing. I'm curious about the Easter egg. Because I never actually beat Shadowgate. Like, I played it a bit as a kid. I don't remember much except, like, a fountain room. Certainly, we got a little bit further than I ever did. Because, like, I didn't actually own the game. I didn't have an NES as a kid. A friend of a friend did, and we went to his house sometimes and played it. But, like, you can't really do much with that. Especially with an adventure game like that. Look at that. It's like it's a well-designed game. I don't have to worry about that as much, I don't think. You cannot whip big dinos. It's an important fact. I am so gonna die to one of those things. Probably also gonna die ground pounding at some point by accidentally putting it down when I didn't mean to. Need a shell. Like I said, probably gonna die to that at some point. What? No shell? Is there death down here? Oh. Just remap down to R. That'd be nice. How you doing, Karasi? And a somewhat standard bit of disappointment, the Monkey Island thing. I actually tried to do that last Friday, and it did not actually work. Turns out that if you try to run that executable in a Windows mode, it is just insanely slow. So you need to run it in pure DOS mode, and I tried running in pure DOS mode, and it didn't work. Because it was like, oh, you don't have a mouse I hooked up. And I'm like, of course I've got a mouse hooked up. But I couldn't convince it of this fact. Thinking maybe I'll try to like run a Sierra game first, and maybe that'll install a mouse driver. I just don't remember how to do mouse drivers from way back when. I think I actually have to have... Can I jump when I'm in this? Oh. Oh, wait a second. I'm Mario. I can just ground pound it. Nope, that doesn't work here. Yeah, I'll give it another try later. It was one of those, I thought it would be easy to get working, and I went and read the manual because I was a little bit confused about what was going on with it. And they're like, oh yeah, don't run under Windows. It'll slow it down. And I went and tested it in the DOSBox implementation they gave, and I'm like, there's no way this thing this game when it came out would run slowly on the Squiggle box. The Squiggle box is too beefy for that. So something about Windows, got to figure a way around it. So another day. That's why I played the pollution game instead. Not too bad. Nice. Get behind the rocks in the waterfall room. You have to do a very specific file from the rope room. Place it in an exact position. And use a slingshot on it after you open the potion. Keep in mind the potion normally kills you if used, and the slingshot is only used for one enemy. Of course. That is a lot of work. Well, I guess we could have gone and seen Yoshi too. That would have been nice. Would make sense that the dinosaur would be fireproof in that form. I'm gonna keep that. Not because I think it's better, but because I think that I'm less likely to lose the feather or the leaf if I do. Not certain about those. They're not one of my favorite sprites. They're not one of my least favorite sprites, but they're certainly not one of my favorites. Oop. I'm fairly certain, too, that I need the tail to get up to the dragon coin up there. Presuming that's where the dragon coin is. Dang it! I didn't want the midway. We... Bonk, bonk. And what's up here? No one's surprised, the Dragon Coin. Well, at least with the tail, I've got better odds of completing the level by accident. People wait patiently. There we go. What was like a hack? Where, you know... Oh, I can look downward. There's Sonic style looking. Cool. Got it. Oh, you can bonk those things? Well, that would have made things a lot easier. All that's in the room is a white room with a debug item called Tamon, the name of the game's hex editor. And a useless wine item. Interestingly, the text burb says this is the Todd Zipnick Memorial Room, even though he only died 2 years later after Shackgate. Huh. Yep, here's Yoshi. We don't need him, though. Yeah, Fox Luigi. Each character has a different animal. Peach is mink. Actually, we can just show them off here. Toad is skunk, unfortunately. Peach is mink. And Mario is raccoon, of course. Yeah, this is really well done. I would recommend going and playing the WLDC level that the same guy produced. I think his name is Bensalot? Bensalot? I'm not really sure. Haha, these guys are so much fun. They are nice, but they can be a bit klutzy. Be careful when playing with them around ledges. It's true. Bumpties. Every wintry Mario game needs bumpties. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, he made a WLDC level that was really cool and had like 6 characters instead of only these 4. I know Rosalina was there, maybe Daisy? But I know that Rosalina was there in addition to Toad and Luigi and everyone else. Toad, Mario, and Peach. I don't remember what her animal was though, but you know, still cool. I think I'll take the safe route for that one. You probably could use the Bumpty to force yourself over there, but I don't want to. Oh yeah, and I get the straight fireballs, because that's what Luigi does in Smash, is the straight fireballs. And being generally whack. Because that's just Luigi things. Not to mention having one of those taunts that kills you can actually hit with it. Never was good at Luigi in Smash. It's like Mario, but very different. Only 3? Maybe... No, I missed one! Well, crap. It's a short level. How would I miss one? Is there up? There is some up. There's a fair bit of down. Well, I found a new and innovative way to die. Bends a lot. Bumpty. Yeah, Bumpty homicide. It happens to the best of us. I get the feeling there might have just been something I'm missing. Ah, there it is. I don't think I went and did the Bumpty dance to get over there. I actually want this to do the Bumpty dance to get over there. Because I thought it was weird I ended the first section with only 1. Well, yeah, I'm looking at it. I think it could go either way. It could be Bensalot. I could see Salot being a last name that someone has. Like, or it could be Bensalot. I agree. Bensalot is probably more likely. But Bensalot's kind of more fun to say. But that probably shouldn't factor much into the actual decision-making here. I'm still at 3. How am I still at 3? Oh, there it is. It's right in front of me. What? That didn't work. Is that broken? Okay, also that's not accessible that way. Good to know. I think I broke it. Pranked. I think I might have been standing too close. That'd be my guess. Okay. Let's try this with marginally less failure now. It's 1. That's less than ideal. Means I have to actually use the Bumpty for this next bit. That didn't work. Let's see. Oh, I could just use a different character, couldn't I, and make that easy? Peach solves that problem. Because I think you can latch at a lower height than her max jump height. Yeah. As long as there is a solution for any given character, I don't particularly care that there's has to be a solution for multiple characters. Which is to say, if Peach can do it, it's probably okay. It's an important gameplay. Oh, dang it, I didn't want that. Well, it doesn't matter. Second part is short, too. Short-ish. Dang, Bumpties. Okay. What? That's weirder! I mean, that's water. Alright, well, I'm gonna go with that's bugged. I'm gonna start selecting try again. One last one. And then we'll move on to the next level, because that's weird. I got the midway. Everything's not coming up Millhouse. Like, I don't even think I've ever seen that happen. But also, this is a remoderation, so it should be easy. Alright, what am I? It doesn't matter, because that last... It only matters if the last coin works. Maybe the midway doesn't really work after you beat the level or something. And I've already tested the midway in every level so far, and it's always worked. Yeah, that's... Maybe it only works if you're Mario. Yeah, if Luigi produced air and Peach produced... Yeah, that's the next step. I'm gonna wish I had a raccoon tail to get the other one, though. So we'll just race to the end, and if that works, it works. Nope. I can't believe I didn't die. Remember when I said at some point I'm gonna die because of ground pounding? I could bring a Yoshi with me. I mean, unconvinced that that one is possible to get without Peach, though. Looks like I could jump off the Bumpty as it's falling. Yeah. So purplish down inputs happen a lot on Real Controller. Nothing falls immediately. Nope. I'm just gonna beeline for it this time. But I am actually kind of confounded. I didn't expect that to behave that way. Like, I'm not gonna stop and try to get this one again, because I'm just kind of hosed. And the likelihood of it mattering is a bit low. Nope, that's also water. So I'm forced to conclude that that's broken, which means I'm not gonna get the portrait. Alright, I'll put a marker down. An extended marker. Same thing happened. I could not fix it. Actually, it's supposed to be Toad's level, but you know what? I'm frustrated enough with what just happened. I'm just gonna stick with Mario. Also, this track is a banger. Some people like the newer version, but I still think the older one has got its moment here. It's like the castle of ducking repeatedly. Hello. I like the tapestries, though. You don't see those used all that much. Well, that sucked. Oh, it's those things. That's kind of cute, actually. Those things from Mario 3. Like the weird Goomba boxes. Goomboxes. Oh, hello. I wasn't ready for that. Not sure what these things are, but they're weirding me out. Something over there. If I had the ability to fly, I could go check it out, but like, this game does not like passing out capes. Maybe be able to hang out. You know what? I bet there isn't. I don't need a cape for this. Nope, my guess was wrong. I thought that there might be a climbable surface beyond there. So we'll just go in here until I can figure out what's going on. Short level. I gotta say, as far as like Mouser areas or setup, like Mouser setups, this is one of the trickier ones I've seen. Ah, I keep canceling out midair. Next throw. Yeah, that was too long though. Ah! This is a very unpleasant game field for this boss. And I'm on a clock. Maybe I hit him? Hit me twice. Nope. Yeah, the wreck's in the background's pretty cool, though. Let's see how this works. Where the respawn is. Okay, that's good. It appears to be working. Complete accident that I didn't die there. Yeah, I think this is a case where having a different character would probably be good, because, like, Peach could, like, hover in and out. Whereas Mario here is stuck with being Mario. I'm gonna switch to Peach. Have an easier time throwing the... No, not Toad! Oh, mistakes were made. Huh. I just got a Twitch achievement. That's weird. Oh, and I'm still Toad. For being distracted by that. What's up, Finn? How you doing? GG? Not quite. Or the Twitch achievement, I guess. Sure. It's like clockwork. I don't actually... I feel like I got that one years ago, but apparently not. As I keep dying in a silly way. What does this one actually mean, anyway? Let's see. Stream for 25 unique days in the last 30 days. Huh. Yeah, maybe I didn't have that before. I feel like I've streamed less than that, but I may not have. sure I'm happy to have received this thing. Okay, that was on me. Actually, with Peach, could I just get over there? I need more height. Okay, you can't actually... Apparently, I just can't hover. I was trying to hover, it just wasn't taking. Yeah, I'm staying away from the far end of the conveyor belt. The game is teaching me something. I should probably listen to it. Cannot enter doors either. Nope. Nope. These have really short fuses. I got one! I got another. Okay, well maybe you just gotta get lucky, and I wasn't lucky last time. At least you have Mario RPG music, and it only takes 3 hits. That wasn't too bad. Didn't even use the Peach thing. We rescued a star! What a mean one, that Mouser Grinch. He really was a heel. Mario and his friends' quest has only begun. Beyond the rest of this doesn't scan. Beyond lies Christmas Forest, which already started to feel the witch's curse. Oh, thanks to the GGs. We'll rotate back around to Mario. Be so bad at throwing bombs into one of his thrown bombs to fight all SMW laws and blew it up your own bomb. Yep. It's true. I think there might be a ghost house somewhere in here. Not sure why I feel this way. We just take Luigi. Weather conditions. Keep this area perpetually below freezing. Proceed with caution and don't stop moving. What if I stop moving? Oh, Mario starts to shiver and dies. Duly noted. Everything be frozen. That's why everything is blue. Actually, you know what? Assuming it saves, I think what I might do is see if that Dragon Coin thing is happening due to something I changed. There's a small possibility that's the case. This forest is freezing! Not even this campfire is doing me much good. Don't stand still too long, or else you get hypothermia. Use that fire flower. Not only is it good for offense, but it will keep you warm in cold conditions, even in the freezing water. That is knowledge I probably want to have. What else have I been up to for the last couple days? I'm gonna bet this is the alt path. Up all night to get lucky. I just can't not hear that in, what's his name's voice? Not the 8-bit guy. Techmoan. There's a really good YouTube poop of, Techmoan won't leave the 8-bit guy alone. Involves him singing that song. It's legitimately hilarious. With such great bits as, I don't know about you, but I don't really like brushing my teeth. What? I'll probably try to ground pound him. You know, I probably shouldn't do secret exit first. Because then I still have to come and get the other one. And it's not helping. I do like the Wiggler's top hats, though. We'll stick with this, though. Yeah, it's only been like a couple days, so I haven't really done anything in that time. Hung out with Fistbit on Saturday, which was good. Hadn't seen him in a while. Went to the Cider Festival, which had a lot of cider. Lived up to its name. Okay, got all these, beat the level, then come back and test the midway. And Sunday I just kind of took it easy. One nice walk, had some chats, that kind of thing. Started on a new book about hijackings in the 1960s, which are actually pretty interesting. There was an awful lot of... You know, I should save my game. A lot of history in how that happened, but it turns out most people just wanted to go to Havana. Like, there wasn't much beyond that. They were like, yeah, we think that going to Cuba would be better for us. It got weirder later. But I'm only like 20% of the way through the book, so I'm certain I'm going to find out a lot more about this. Okay. This is odd. Maybe the midways don't work. I'm just going to put a marker down, and I'm going to have to come back and investigate, I think. It's like some of them have worked the first time through the level, but on subsequent goes, they don't seem to work. What's up, Juice Juice? How you doing? Right, I'll switch to Luigi for this next one. Ooh, it's a little ornament. That's cute. Bit of a waste of Luigi, but, you know. He takes any screen time he can get these days. Come on. Oh, no! Yes! What's up, Matt? Good morning. Dang it. Even Luigi is unhappy with this lack of yump. Thanks for the good luck. Or else. I can live with that. I can live with that. I wander the Forest Ghost House next. I think I will. Here's a door. I'm gonna go in the door. It's not a door. There's a way to tell those apart. I forget what it is. Fascinating. It seems as though even the boos have gotten into the festive holiday spirit. Oh, ho, ho. A little Christmas joke for you there, free of charge. Now I must get back to my research. Take care and Merry Christmas. I think this guy is from those Luigi's Haunted Mansion games. Yeah. Well, that was unfortunate. Dear Lord. Alright, so there is a second exit. Watch that video and you were way more confused before watching it. That's probably fair. That's probably fair. It is definitely a strange video. But that is kind of the point. Techmon even comments on it, something like, I should not encourage this sort of nonsense, but I did laugh. Oh, great. Yes. Nope, that's real. Ah, man, I shouldn't have gone for it. Wait, I get to keep this. Alright, so there's two things going on here. I don't want to hit this till after I get past these, not the circle, the boo ring. But I feel like, right here might be the right place. And I was. Secret exit again. Is Super Mario All-Stars Luigi Fire Flooring Stroke him throwing fire or getting punched in the gut? It's hard to tell. Magical Quest 3. I never played Magical Quest. Yeah, it is very... Oh, I didn't want to... I want to go back to the ghost house. You were boasting to your girlfriend about my on-the-flight... Oh, dang it! Sprite switcher. Yeah, not enabled for this hack, unfortunately. It is cool. I am a fan, but... Yeah, it wouldn't work so well for this, just due to the sheer number of sprite switchings that's already happening. And how fast Toad is in this level. I'm trying to use one character per level, unless there's like a really good reason to use a specific character. But it hasn't worked out so hot. Yeah, the Toad acceleration is kind of ridiculous given the speed we already go with this level. Alright. See, I don't want to accidentally fall. Ah, no! Well. No harm, no foul. Okay. Trying to think, what should I do with this? I think the answer is go back to exactly where the other one was and hit the P-switch around there. Kind of fits the mask of the theory of what I'm doing. I don't know. Well, I was right. Legally obligated to ask if we'd be applied to Link to the Past through crowd control. Well, for one, I had it implemented for Link to the Past in the past. I think the answer for that would be most distinctly yes. Where does this pipe go? So switch to the next character, so don't forget. I don't think rest stop really counts as a level, so... Well, this is a nice little area to recharge. Keep it up. At this rate, it'll be Merry Christmas in Noel time at all. Heyo. All right. I guess. Yep. Get both. Should be a Chaos edition of that randomly switches characters every 2 seconds. That'd be kind of cool, actually. Sliding DMs. Oh, maybe. The trick is actually not all that the sprite swapping for Zelda is actually easier, and in fact, I pretty much just copied what the randomizer does. Doing it through crowd control, I don't know. Like, I don't know how crowd control actually handles certain things. Fun with flurries. I don't want to go all that way. Gonna lurk and sleep. Alright, see you later, Matt. Sleep well. And pretty much all the stuff I've written is very bespoke, so it's kind of hard for me to mess with things. You promised to open with an off-putting dick pic. I think you're making it less likely I'm going to help. Oh, hey! This is literally the WLDC level I was talking about. It was a giant world, and you could beat it as any of the 5 or 6 characters. I was wondering if I'd see this in here. And indeed we do. And, you know, given how big the coins are, I definitely feel Midas River is the right call here. Oh right, she accelerates slowly. Especially compared to Toad. Look, you can fly. I believe you can fly. Chose the worst character for this, I think. You know, maybe I should take advantage of the leaves that are falling down and not hurting me. Unlike that other weird level where the leaves would fall down and hurt me. There we go. Apparently there's some Sumo Bros here. Everything here is so big, or is it just that we are really small? I hate these existential questions. They make my head hurt. Creator's a fan of SMRPG. I mean, most people who play any Mario games are fans of SMRPG, because SMRPG is fantastic. I think think I'm just gonna let that guy, like, scroll off the screen, because I'm just kind of done with Sumo Hammer Bro throwing thing. Speaking of which, remake coming out soonish. I get the feeling I want to get up there. Not sure how I'm gonna get up here with Peach. So I need, like, some lucky spawns here. Maybe that's not how you get in there, Pat. That pipe is clearly suspicious, though. Hope if I didn't fall off. Clearly a good creator. Nintendo. I mean, I feel a need to point it out. It's true that it is in fact coming out soonish, and that most people are excited about this prospect. Oh god, I'm gonna die because I can't get to the item. I hate that. I hate that a lot. And he gets a long invulnerability. Nuts to that guy. This is long enough for me to actually get flight. Or can Princess fly at all? Maybe she can't fly. I don't think she actually gets P-Speed. And it's useful information, actually. Oh. I need to keep a tail for that. This is really not the Peach level. Oh, hello. Guess I don't need a tail for that. Now I have problems. Fast problems. Oh, I did get all the coins. Nifty. I can just beat the level now. If Sonic Boom released any of the SMB2 sprites, I do not know that off the top of my head. Thank you for the GG. Let's... Oh, it's a 2 exit level. That's why. Alright, let's go back to Mario so I can fly. I don't really have much knowledge in that direction. Like, I DM'd Sonic once about a sprite of his that was broken on hardware and never got a response. Like, people are using this sprite and it's broken on hardware weirdly. And never got a response. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's his prerogative. I'm certain Donut probably saw it and complained about it or something at a later point in time. We need to find us a way into that pipe. Yeah, Peach definitely cannot fly. Might be why she couldn't get in the pipe. Also could have been that I was just really bad at getting in the pipe. Okay, I'm just really bad at getting in the pipe with Peach, apparently. Peach pipe! On the beach. Oh. Now I can't get my down presses. And I still need to test the midway. Midways have been behaving weirdly. Like, they work on my first path through, but it seems like on my second path they don't seem to stick. So I'm kind of confused. I want to test this one more time. In fact, I'm not certain if it's consistent between levels or not. Now I'm just thinking about Zelda. I really should do another playthrough Link to the Past. Nuts. No! I knew it would happen. So, how are you doing? I'm doing silly things. Just enjoying the music. Silly, silly music. And butt stomping when I don't mean to. One of my least favorite things about someone putting a control on down. Like, you just end up butt stomping when you just don't want to, and it just happens all the time. Alright, we're testing this. A lot of them got rejected, which is a shame. Interesting. Yeah, that didn't work. I don't know why. Midways behave weirdly after you beat the level. Which... I kind of want to see if this happens in that castle. As a purpose? You know, I actually don't know. Like in the Ghosts Gallery, ground pounding replaced spin jumping for some characters, but I think every character's ability was procced on A, which was a bit awkward for Wario, because like you wanted to hold Y, A, and occasionally press B, which is that whole like Mega Man thing. The Mega Man X thing, which is kind of painful. That is a shame. What was... I got distracted again. What was I talking about? Oh, I wanted to come through here with a cape, which I've already failed. Guess I could just fix that problem manually. Or maybe there were outlines of blocks, I just didn't see them. The thing runs out just at the wrong time. I'm gonna walk over you. These things are weirding me out. Is that Yoshi? Oh, that's a 1-up. Okay, I gotta clip the ground again. Get in there. Good thing Siren is awesome, otherwise I'd be mildly annoyed at beating this level again. Yeah, because I'm not sure how to get up here. There's clearly something there. Does it happen on this level too? Yeah, it's weird. It only happens after you beat the level. That's why in Mega Man X you always configure R as dash instead of one of the face buttons. Seriously, why is that the default? I don't know. I mean, it's nice to be able to switch your weapons left and right, but still. Look at the Jack in boxes. Look like the weird Autumn Koopas. Yeah, it's a weird look. It's a really weird look. Okay. So, Hidden Grove. Oh, well, I had to switch to Mario to do the flying thing. Oh, hello. I guess these Lumas are friendly. I guess I'm auto-walking now. Hello, my friend. I'm afraid I was not expecting company. This time of year is a bit difficult for me. Have you ever had a memory that fills your heart with both joy and sorrow? I suppose that may be hard to understand. Christmas often brings memories like that, especially when you see others who are so happy. I used to push those feelings away. It was just too painful. So it hurt so much that I could hardly bear it at times. But through the friendship I have found in the Lumas, and with you of course, I have learned something very special. I have learned that it is important to let yourself feel that pain sometimes, especially at Christmas. This game has taken a turn. I feel as though the hurt makes the joy from those memories that much stronger. I've heard of your quest. If you'll allow it, I would like to join you, and will do my best to aid in your journey. So that's how you get Rosalina involved. I was thinking this was a recruitment room. Thank you. When you once welcomed me into your group, I felt that I had gained a new family. For that, I will always be grateful. So, as you would all say, here we go! Does that count as an exit? Does it do the same thing? Let's try out Rosalina. We cannot re-enter the Hidden Grove, but I do feel we need to go back to the Yoshi level to get the Rosalina dialogue. Rosalina and Cannon winter outfit, yeah. Have weapon switches both face buttons. Usually can't remember the order of weapons anyway, yeah. Is that something to change in the game, or is it just for emulators? And I know I would probably play Mega Man X more if my fingers weren't going to be in physical pain afterwards. Mario. This is not Mario. This is Rosalina. Wait, what? Okay. Special magic flutter. Hold B while jumping and she'll flutter upwards. Alright. I don't know why it still calls me Mario. Put down an hour marker. Do her fireballs just kind of go whatever direction they want? Also, I just noticed here, we have Toad, Yoshi, Mario, Luigi, Peach, Rosalina clearly down there, and Toad. There's a second Toad stocking. I guess it's her stocking. Oh wait, is this something different? Things aren't going exactly as planned, but the thing I love about our team is that even when the world is still in peril, we still have fun. Huh. I think every Mega Man X is input configuration except Mega Man Extreme where dashing is select. That's nightmarish, honestly. Don't think it was there earlier. It would be really cool if it was. Oh, also, hello Herosoft, in case I forgot to say hi. I have been busy losing my Yoshi. I will take this power up. Yeah, the Yoshi flutter is weird. But you know what? It works for me. You are an ice bro, and I never know how ice bros are gonna work. Like, is it gonna freeze me and hurt me? Is it just gonna freeze me? Is it gonna freeze me forever? I never know. Ice bros are unknowable in SMW hacks. Well, hurt me and drop. See? Didn't hurt me. Like, I never know what they're gonna do. Alright. Well, that was on me. Let's go under. Does it go through the floor? Like, I don't know if they bounce or not. This is weird. Do they go through things? No, they definitely don't go through things. I'm back up to full kit anyway. Gotta be really careful about my regrabs, because she's just always gonna do max flutter every time I press B. So I guess if I'm used to that, use that with full knowledge. And then, see, it hurt me there. That's why I don't like those guys. I never know what they're gonna do. Alright, I'm gonna test out the midway, because I have very little to lose here. Before the boss. Adorable tail, indeed. Squirrel? I don't think she's a squirrel. I want to say, like, Arctic Fox or something. If Wario's unlockable, we must find out what his persona is. Yeah. It's Mario, but the extremely broken flutter. I mean, the fireball's definitely different. I just think the title card didn't get updated correctly. It is possible it's my stuff causing the problem, so I'll check that a little bit later. Oh, hello. BoomBoom is now an ape. You know what? This works. Also, the flutter is like the opposite of what I want right now. Change my mind. Flutter's totally what I want. That was silly. Looks sort of foxy. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah, the Yeti's definitely a Yeti. Ears look too round to be fox. If only the game told us. If only the game told us. And so, the Abominable BoomBoom was defeated. Many perils still lie ahead for our heroes. With some luck, they may just be able to find the stars and save Christmas in time. How am I doing on exits? 14, that's not bad, especially given all the weirdness that's happened. The weirdness has required me to go and do things. I have gotten all of those exits, and I've gotten all the dragon coins in them. I might have to cheat to get the last ones. Get the very last dragon coin, which would be disappointing. Though I might try just resetting, see if they actually stick. Danger, water is very cold, can only survive without freezing for a short amount of time. Okay. Duly noted. Alright, let's take a look. They are pretty round, I'll give you that. The tail is very foxy, though. I'm not sure. I am not remotely sure. I think Yoshi has a double jump now that was not documented anywhere. Or maybe that's an interaction with Rosalina. I like it, of course. It's a nice feature for Yoshi to have. Yoshi often gets left behind in these games, quite literally, at the bottom of pits. If Yoshi had a double jump, he wouldn't do that. Well, sucks to be him. I was gonna switch characters. I totally spaced. Okay, I think the way I have to play this because of the weirdness with the midways. Oh, oh, I can't help it. I know they're bad, but Flurrys are just so cute. I want to hug them. Oh, right, I can chuck these things. Nuts. No, that's not what you're for. Let's see, who did I skip? I think I skipped over everybody just to go straight to Rosalina, because I wanted to play as Rosalina. For good reasons. I guess I could have used the Flurry for that, I suppose. That's not how that pipe works. Luigi's already the fox? That's true. I think he's a regular fox. Like, Arctic fox is a different kind of fox. Be an important enough difference that people who have fursonas that care about that kind of thing would probably argue about it. If Wire isn't designed, expect he's a bear or hilariously mythical creature like a dragon. I could see him being a bear. I could totally see Waluigi being a bear. I kind of don't think Waluigi was one of the characters. Because again, I think that this ASM is based upon the one that Bensalot made for WLDC a few years back. I need to stop doing that. Oh, that's the other problem. Right, I want to test the midway anyway, it doesn't matter. The Dragon Helmet in Wario 1. I can see it. So, the midway works. The first time through. It's so weird that it fails on the second time through. Like, it's not bad, it's just weird. Because I haven't tried exiting by dying. I kept trying to do it by start selecting. Maybe I should die and verify that works the same way next time I do this. Stick to Rosalina to make it fast, at least, so we can tell that affirmatively. Also, hope that there's not another frozen dragon coin, because that sure didn't work in the prior stage. No, it's probably up there. Have to find a way to get up there. Probably involves using the raccoon suit. There's an odd line there. I wonder if there's like a box I'm missing. Either way, gotta beat the level first to test this theory out. Let's see, I looked this up, didn't I? I did look this up and then I got rid of it. I don't know what it was. Okay. So test the theory. Alright, so test the theory once I stop being stuck in the ground. And we'll just hover over most of the level. Except where I don't. She hovers, but not perfectly. And not while holding things. And we're beating that level like multiple times, the WLDC level, the giant level one. And I found like Toad was the most obnoxious to beat it with, because Toad's always the most obnoxious to beat something with. one of those like things in Mario 2 you really have to warm up to the Toad character before you know, really have a good feeling about using him. Which is funny, because, you know, when I went and played the last Mario 2 hack thing I did, I ended up using Ringo most of the time, and Ringo was Toad. But I like Ringo enough that I wanted to beat things as Ringo. Okay, so it works when you die, but not start select. Okay, that is really interesting. I'll put a marker down, because that's strange to me. But I guess it's a reasonable choice, as long as it's an actual choice. Huh. Alright, well that's not that hard of a thing to fix for me then. It's so odd. We do the walk backwards through the level thing. Which I don't really do all that much anymore, thankfully. It might on purpose remove checkpoints. I don't know. You know, there might have been a readme with this. There probably was. I probably should have looked at it. I've been so used to doing, like, the last few moderations I've done have all been people, like, newbies hacks. And newbie hacks never come with readme files. Or if they do, it's usually just, like, a small credits file. So I probably should have looked for that. I might still look for it shortly. Once I get all the dragon coins this level. Hey. Actually got through the pipe that time. Into the pit. So satisfying. No. I just have to find a way to get up to that spot. Well, shoot. It's really high up, but I guess there are some spots nearby that are pretty high up. Not here, though. That was weird. Oh, never mind. That wasn't going to spawn a shell anyway. Yeah, I can see it. I don't know how I can get to it. Not with my current power-up state. Be easier if I beat the level first. To come back again to get it. Don't see a readme. To go back after getting a checkpoint accidentally. I guess that's kind of useful. It'll strike me as a bit odd, but there's no accounting for taste. It's their choice. One of those things that I think is a little bit inconvenient. I mean, I don't know if that's inconvenient or convenient when moderating. Daiso's hack No Name also did that kind of thing where, like, you could get checkpoints, but you might not want them. Because if you wanted to get all the dragon coins to get the secret ending and all that stuff, you needed to, well, that didn't help. You drop a shell? Thank you. You need to collect all the dragon coins, or whatever they were called in that, like, no coins. So if you did get a midway, it was kind of a problem, but if you got on the overworld, there was a way to remove midways, in case, you know, you didn't actually want them. I'm not sure I like it by default, but I guess it's fine. I don't know. Like I said, as long as it's an active choice. Like, that's the part that I think I care about here. As opposed to, like, some sort of weird, I don't know, just coincidence. Alright. I don't like those things in that pipe right there. Very awkward. And I need to be careful, because I only have one of these now. This isn't even where I need to be worried yet. Actually, it is. Yeah, I'm just going to clear the area just to make sure I don't have any problems. No, that's not what I want, Rosalina, and you know it. She can't actually fly. She can't actually fly. So now we use the character we always use when we can't accomplish something easily. Because Mario is the man, the master of all trades. Mostly plumbing. But also being a doctor and teaching typing and time machines. What other jobs he had? Referee. I mean, Mario's had a lot of jobs now you think about it. Kill your momentum and die button. Yeah, that's a little bit of a drag, I will admit, but the ability to fly consistently is also really nice. I think I almost did it there. Shouldn't... I really shouldn't have popped that. Oh well. That probably won't come to bite me in the butt. Yep, that's the power of Mario. Consistent jumping. And consistent falling when I accidentally press down. Okay. That was not annoying in the slightest. Being an Olympic athlete? That's true, he was one of those, wasn't he? I'm trying to think of any other, like, jobs Mario's had. I feel there's gotta be more. Small thing, but the color of those light blue pipes is throwing you off. Your brain thinking they're clear pipes since the background's also light blue. I could see that. I want to... Well, this is fine too. Danger! These ruins are very old. Some of the bricks may not be stable anymore. Proceed at your own risk. Also, there's clearly something up there. That's not going to be annoying to get to. Oh, hello. Oh, that's what I was supposed to do. Oh, it's those things. Those things, I don't know what they're called, but they show up in all sorts of wintry hacks. And also show up in the same level as those jumping Chinese vampires. Because that's just what Chinese vampires do, they jump around. I really don't know why. One of those, like, mythology blind spots. I legitimately do not know why. But it's a thing they do. I just don't know why. Oh, they're also allergic to rice. That's another thing about Chinese vampires. Oh, this is gonna suck. Well, that sucked less than I expected it to. It just slays me. Often literally. Is Mario... Yeah, this would make a good place to have Wario, so that, like, the rock smashing here would go a little bit, you know, faster. Is this a single exit level? Nope. 'Tis a duo. Well, I have to find where the key is. Mario is a hoteler. That's kind of true. Cement factory manager. Okay. How you doing, Nick Feynman? Chinese vampires hop around because they're corpses and are stiff? Maybe. Their weakness is rice in general. Keep undead. Or rice is a general. Keep undead and ghosts away. Thing in Eastern cultures. Huh. Makes sense. I assume it's kind of on the same wavelength as silver, where it's like there's a certain purity towards rice that keeps undead away. Like, while werewolves are generally unhappy with it, silver affects most undead, I think, in most, I don't know, video games where this kind of thing matters. I need to die. I want to die in a pit. Pit death is the most preferable type of death, but I don't see it happening. Silver salt, garlic rice. Yep. Honestly, you take out the silver, you know, that's still going to be pretty tasty, though. I guess it depends on how much silver it is. Because I imagine mostly, like, silver is only really toxic in relatively high amounts. And, like, you know, edible gold is a thing. Doesn't really add to any. Doesn't really add much, but, you know, it's a thing people do. This part's gonna be slow. Yeah, I need to get him before he goes in there. You know, I bet it's like right here. No, it wasn't. Maybe... Where could it be? Like, I think there must be an illusion wall somewhere nearby. Like, none of the keys have been all that far away from the keyholes. Enjoy blue man levels of silver. Yeah, that's where things go poorly for people. I feel like the behind here could be a good spot to hide it. Maybe I need a cape. Maybe up. Maybe butt stomp repeatedly for no good reason. Reminds you of an old level which has a... So about that, this is actually sort of a remake of that particular hack with some bonus stuff attached. So if you remember where the wall is, it's very likely it's the same spot. In fact, if you look at the overlay, it should say both Bensalot and Nowieso. It's been years, yeah. Not unreasonable. Kind of feel like when you go behind the Goomba. Ah! Mario does not look happy about being frozen. It's probably in the gauntlet. There's a few spots where I could have gone up or down, or maybe go backwards? No. Hug this wall? No. Hug this wall? No. Drop down? Would you be happy about being frozen? I mean, I'd be more happy if I knew it was temporary rather than, like, permanent. What if it... Nope. Watch what happens when I cast the spell. I don't know. Sounds wise. Those are fake. Honestly, I'd be pretty unhappy about, like, listening to Frozen. Had enough Frozen for a lifetime. I guess with that thought, that actually helps me a little bit, because worst comes to worst, if I can't figure it out, I can always go look at Xandro's site really fast and find it, I think. Do kind of wonder if, like, going and getting some items might help. Oh, I suddenly understand the reference. It took me a moment. It it worked out okay for her in the end. Beardly is only somewhat, you know, incapacitated. He might be okay. I was thinking, what if there was a small only one, but then I realized it was already small only. Beardly is just EP. EP indeed. I might just have to come back to this in a bit. Maybe with a different character. Because, like, I am actually kind of baffled. It must be earlier in the level, is the only thing I can think of, is, like, it must be, like, closer to the midway than I think. Maybe there's a way to go through here? No, now that looks right. Could be before the midway. But pretty much all of the, like, secret passageways here have been clued pretty reasonably. Well, I guess... Hello. Yeah, there we go. There was no way I was going to get that by just mucking about, I suppose. I have time. Especially once I get P-speed, because I've pretty much already cleared the road. There we go. Like trying to sit on your couch, but both your cats are sitting right on the edge. Cats only paid for half their seat. Alright, we'll switch to Luigi. How do you use a Luigi board? Do I need to buy one from a witch or vegan? Does remind me I've got a good... I might actually have a good raid message for once tonight. Does depend a little bit upon circumstances. But it might actually work out. What's this? It's so beautiful here. You know, on quiet nights like this, I go for walks and wish that special someone was holding my hand. Aw, hopeless romantic, that Toadette. I too go through a large area full of spikes thinking that kind of thing. Actually a pretty decent number of, like, Christmas hacks, now I think about it. Nixtalis made one that I played a few years back. I think I played a Green Jerry one a few years back. There's this, and it's a progenitor. Not a bad way to go. I do like the, you know, assorted holiday hacks. Green Jerry kind of has a lot of them. Like a St. Patrick's Day hack. And of course, there's always the tax day hacks. Those are fun. Maybe next time, I'll actually play one on tax day. Is there a midway? I don't recall seeing one. Okay. Yeah, my sister has that kind of problem with her cats, where they'll come and intrude upon her space when she's trying to do anything. Just the nature of cat. Yes! I feel accomplished today. It's all on the Luigi board. Yep, this is the best accomplishment. There's nothing better I could have accomplished today, honestly. Alright. I don't think that one actually had a midway, but we're going to do a quick run through to check. Lakitu. Okay, that's weird. Must be like a real branching path here. GG. You can go and end stream now. Thanks, Curtis. How you doing? Yeah, I can just completely delete my Twitch now. I've accomplished it. Nothing in my life is going to be better than this. It's truly the chunky bacon of my time. When I look back, I'll think this is moment. This is where it all went right. There was a midway. It just happened so early I didn't remember it. Oh good, it's got the nice power-up patch. Wow. You remember being able to consistently do the bonus games? Now you're lucky to get 2 or 3 lives. I mean, I find that my bonus game luck is almost entirely dependent upon how well I do, like, the first one. Because, like, I can get kind of consistent with whatever I hit first. Usually, at least consistent-ish. But there's no guarantee. Waking up and want your coffee? Fair. Use the pause strat? I didn't know there was a pause strat. Toad the skunk. Yeah, I'll take that. I don't think I need... Oh god, Toad is not the choice for this area. Because he accelerates instantly. On ice. See Toad! On ice! See? See what I mean? Like, instant acceleration. Or you may not want your acceleration to be instant. Also, he can't make this jump. Locations are consistent, so if you pause... you can see where the spots are. Some of you found basically nobody knows. Huh. I'm actually a bit surprised, too. I'm generally not one for pause strats, so it's not... I'm not ultimately surprised I'm not aware of them. Crap. Toad has enough problems. I need the tail. Like, pretty much any other character would be better in a frozen area. Alright, cool. Midway check. Right, there's just a boss now. That's not too bad. Alright, who we got? Oh, it's Lakitu. Oh, it's Lakitu. Oh, no, it's Lakitu. It's this Lakitu. He's the one that does that. I just kind of knew I'd want that. Oh, no. I need to test the midway anyway, so I should have died. Oh, well. Yep. Two pause strats are being a dick in Mario. It's in Mario? Was it Nintendo Power? Huh? I, too, remember the finale. I very much remember the finale. So, the first time I played this was in ROM Hack Race's Mystery Monday on Christmas, or Christmas Eve, or maybe like the day after Christmas. 2019. Or the original. And yes, I know I have to fight Undine. Nobody likes Undine, but we have to fight her anyway. At least, and the power that was Undine. Rise to claim shatters, ringed skies, etc. Okay. They're on a timer. I just think Toad is a bad choice for this. Okay, nothing that I did in that had to do with Toad's abilities. But yeah, that ROM Hack Race's Mystery Monday was actually pretty good. Because of the relatively low turnout, I think Glitch Cat showed up and went and schooled us. Because it took me about an hour and change to beat the level, or to beat the hack. And I think an awful lot of that was Undine. There's one. That's hitting the spikes. But it was forever ago, and I don't have the VODs around anymore. I think I only really started saving VODs in in 2020. The YouTube cutter system I introduced sometime in 2021. Which has honestly been really handy for this sort of thing. I recently made some improvements. Some really good improvements, honestly. Towards the outer cutter system. One that I didn't expect to be so different was just upping the bitrate for the files I save versus what's streamed on Twitch. Because, like, streaming on Twitch, you kind of have to make a compromise between video quality and, like, how well other people can see the video. Like, Max up in Poland watching on, like, 240. But even then, if you make it 240 with too high of a bitrate, that's a problem for people. So instead, I'm now just recording the high bitrate stuff. Higher bitrate stuff. And broadcasting at the same bitrate I always have been, more or less like 350 or something. It takes more than 3 hits, dang it. Wasn't ready. I just skipped Toad. I'm tired of having such a gimpy jump. Go to the next one. I want to jump worth a dang. But yeah, I was like looking at the OBS, like I was looking at the quality for DOS stuff, because I'd never done anything DOS before I'd upped the local bitrate quality. And yeah, it's absurd, honestly. The quality difference is night and day. For SNES, it seems to matter a bit less, probably because there are just, in fact, fewer pixels. Because, you know, in DOS land, most of the stuff I capture is between 640, 480, and 800, 600. Whereas this is 120, or 240p. Really, I just list the last number, I suppose. This is so much easier without Toad's incredibly lame jump. I guess it's a lot easier because Princess has her float. Because I could have been really cheesy and gone with Rosalina. But yeah, just like not having weird striping issues and other such things. Went and made that change when I went and did a bunch of OBS stuff when I was out on the East Coast earlier. Including breaking things up into multiple channels. Like, I didn't think I'd like that change as much as I have, but it's been really useful in like 2 or 3 instances so far. Yeah, Rosalina is just too cheesy. Too cheesy to use consistently. Probably I should have stuck it out with Toad, but honestly, I just didn't feel it. Rosalina's cool, though, just in general. If you ever want a really challenging SMRPG hack, and like Rosalina a whole lot, Armageddon's out there. Lakitu Frost has frozen his last winter storm. A secret path lies ahead. What will lead? That will lead all the way to EverWinter Castle. Have you found all the switches yet? I haven't played SMRPG or Super Mario Galaxy or Galaxy 2. Really? Oh, that is a shame because they're awesome. Yeah, Lakitu Frost died. Switch check. I don't have all the switches. At least I don't think I have all the switches. I'm pretty sure I have 2 switches. Really hope coins save. Yeah, I played through those a couple of years ago. They're a lot of fun. This area is prone to falling snow boulders and is inhabited by near-invisible snow ninjas. Well, at least I got a warning. You know, that's actually what I was expecting when they said invisible snowballs. Oh, oops. But yeah, Galaxy's awesome. Galaxy 2 is still pretty good. Not quite as good as Galaxy, but you know what? Hard to beat. Okay, so the danger level here is not ideal, but I sure do love snow. Try to catch them on your tongue. The little ones, I mean, huh? Ha, ninjas. I don't want to catch the big ones on my face. I realize what I just said. They do respawn, that's good knowledge to have. Yeah, Mario Galaxy hacks are something I'm kind of curious to mess with at some point, but one of those, like, yeah, that would be cool. Let me go look at my giant list of things to do. We'll deal with those next. Ah, nuts, I missed one. Where could I have missed one? Something very straightforward. Doesn't scroll. Oh, up here. Yeah, the Snow Ninja gave it away. Well, I'm gonna lose it in a moment anyway. Have the Wii set up, and there is a Wii U. Nice. Hate Galaxy 1 that you have to beat the game twice, get 100%. Yeah, I've never done that. Love 3D World, but 100% requirements are ridiculous too. Yeah. Did everything in Galaxy, you're into post-game for Galaxy 2. Like, I got to the post-game in Galaxy 2, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to do this. Like, I will admit, I have not necessarily 100%ed either game because I didn't do the 100% doubling with Luigi in the first game. Maybe I'll do another run-through with Luigi, because I didn't even touch the Luigi stuff. Like, I pretty much just got it bailed. Once I looked at what the requirements are, I'm kind of out. You saw 3D World, you have to beat the game 5 times to get 100%, which you did. Super Mario Galaxy seems very two-edged, either you liked it or not. Really enjoyed it. Love 3D World, did everything Galaxy. And it's all for Miiverse stamps. Well, but you need the Miiverse stamps. You gotta go for the 100% for Miiverse stamps. Alright, switch to the next character. Luigi's getting shortchanged here. He'll live. Christmas Campsite 2. Oh, I wonder if it's fixed here. No. Looks like we only have a little ways to go. I hope we can save Christmas in time. I can't imagine how sad people will be if we don't. I imagine on a scale from some to a lot, it's very. Wonderful sunset. I think this is SnowKart Madness, yeah, and Rosalina's not going to benefit from that. Danger! Murray Mountain is not liable for injury sustained while enjoying the kart experience. Avoid the icicles. I don't remember it being a snowman head. Oh, I died. In a move unsurprising anybody, I couldn't see that this was in fact an obstacle. Oh god, I hate this friggin' cart. Wario's dead or chose not to participate? We don't know yet. I don't think, based upon the like winter level I played that this is kind of based off of, that Wario's involved. I don't like the cart ASM. I'm never gonna like the cart ASM. Yeah, the ice spikes are really hard to see. Like, they just kind of look like they're background elements. You don't really think of them as foregroundy. I'm kind of curious if I switch to a different character. If I get a slightly different snow sprite here. Music's a bit loud, but that's not a big deal. There we go. Right side, maybe the level will be short. Oh, I needed that jump. I needed that jump. Hardest normal level in the game. I would agree with that. Except for possibly the boss. Like, I still think that beating Undine is harder. But, like, this is just not easy to do blind. Because you don't see those things. Cart moves too slow, like the point of the minecart stage is fast and stuff. Well, I think part of the thing is, in a fast... Like, can I do that, actually? I haven't tried it yet. Nope, L&R scroll's disabled. Like, you need to have more space to the right if you're going to do this kind of cart thing. Like, in DK, you're nowhere near the center of the screen when you're karting. But in this ASM, you can see that I'm only, like, barely on the right side of the screen. Or barely on the left side of the screen. Undine don't count as a level. That's fair. And I might get up and take a short break. Because I'm getting tired of hearing this intro repeatedly. I want to switch characters to see if it changes the sprite any. So I'm not sure if I can hold right to go faster. I don't think it has any effect. Gotta jump up the chunk, otherwise you die. Weirdly out of place for mostly standard design hack. Yeah, I mean... Oh yeah, Luigi's higher jump. That could be interesting. Make it harder. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of this ASM. Every time I've come across it in a hack, I just find myself being like, man, I really just wish this wasn't here. I don't bedraggle people for wanting to try something different, but, like, it just never feels right. I'm in a minecart. Those are Goombas. Suddenly demanding you do very precise things. Yeah. Oh, and things you can't necessarily read easily as you're moving along. Like, the coins help, but, like, the kinds of hops you need to do to make this part work are very short hops. So you have to be very careful about it. How are you going to get this coin here? Well, you got to do that. You got to read that really fast, or else you're going to have to just do it again. Multiple dragon coins stacked on top of each other somehow. Bright side is I can avoid getting any of the other dragon coins with that knowledge. Yeah, I put a marker down. This is a remoderation, so I might just message Bensalot if I only run into a few things. And I've only run into a few things. There's one broken dragon... I guess there's 2 broken dragon coins. I've seen 2 broken dragon coins so far. This one and one in the relatively early part of the game, which I cannot break out of. Right. Okay, I was right to jump over that. It has to do with being on, like, a seam. Like, certain cases where it's, like, between screens, Yoshi coins do weird things. It's one of the reasons I do get all the dragon coins when I moderate, is to try and spot those. Because even if I eventually give up on getting them all per level, like, all in a row in a level, I'll still collect all of them at least once. Just to see if that happens. And it has to do with being on a seam. There's also, like, a way to load them badly, but that one doesn't come up much. But it's also an easy fix. You just, like, move it down one, or move it right one, or something. Like, it's not a hard fix, and for a cart level like this, just moving a little bit is not going to be a problem, I don't think. Especially given, like, pretty much all the markers I have right now are related, like, save-related weirdness, so I'm not too worried about this hack in general. I just need to remember that jump. Alright, I think, like I said, I'm going to get up and have a short stretch break. I will be right back. Good call on snack time. Let's see if Mario gets a slightly different head. He does! Oh, we're going to rotate through all of them. Because now we need to know. Also, whether or not it's easier to do as a Mario head or not. That's a nice touch, though. There's been a lot of nice touches in this hack. Nope. Mario screaming in horror as he goes down the slope. Yup. I mean, I imagine the trick here is really just, it's using the character's sprite colors for those specific aspects of the head. And through carefully chosen colors, it just works. But it's still fun. Oh. I do not get the Luigi floaty jump, by the way. And I missed the coin thing. Oh no. Oh, that sucked. Luigi wants nothing to do with this. I hope it's a good snack. Alright, we'll go with Toad this time. Oh, it's completely different! It's a Toad head! That's even better! Look at that! Oh, he's happy about going downhill. Oh my goodness. I like this level more now, but not very much more. Oh, this is silly. But it's a short level. Like, I saw the ending. As long as I get the dragon coins, I'll be feeling good about it. Getting up and having a break was definitely the right call. For Pete's sake, maybe it wasn't. I just need the dragon coin. Just need to collect the broken dragon coin. I proved I could do it. Alright, let's see Peach. Aw, she gets earmuffs. That's really cute. And a crown. I think that is absolutely adorable. Not the kind of thing you expect to see in a hack. Like, lots of nice little touches. To be fair, this is made by the guy who thought SMW needed more dinosaurs and then set out to fix that problem. He's a man who cares about details. That's... Are you supposed to get that dragon coin anyway? Which one? The one after the blue shell? Because I think you're supposed to jump off the blue shell. What's the with Peach? I like the earmuffs. I think that's how it's supposed to work. Like, there's certainly a high level of precision here to get all dragon coins. Remember to do the jump. Jump over that, jump over that. Over the Goombas. Pray your first jump ends at an appropriate time. Or just that. Apparently I... Okay, this is good. Got them all! There we go. Peach wins. Weird it didn't happen twice, but I guess in general you're probably only going to be able to touch that and have yourself in range for that for a small amount of time. Interesting. Let's see, who were we at? Luigi didn't have his... Oh, wait, we were on Rosalina. So let's go back to Mario. Toad and Peach are having fun while Luigi and Luigi are terrified. Yup. Oh, look, an auto-scroller. Eh. We'll leave you here, Yoshi. Honestly, dropping the Pokies by a stage is probably worth losing the Yoshi for. Given that there's stuff going on in this level I don't understand yet. I think there might have been a dragon coin up there. There's one up here, certainly. Oh, that actually makes a... No! No! No part of this ground pounding is helping. Every game's got to have a few stinkers. Looks like this is pretty good as far as auto-scrolls go. Yes, I'm trying not to press down. Thank you for the advice. I'm gonna press as few buttons as possible. Like, you go to Rosalina or something, you're like, oh yeah, this game is easy. You go to Peach, it's easy. And you go like Toad or Mario, and you just end up dying in stupid ways. You can't jump high enough. You know, actually, like, Toad only would be pretty badass as a category to run if you wanted to pick a standard hack to run. Just because, like, Toad only would be a lot more challenging than the alternatives. Man, that's like one of my least favorite things to happen with the amazing Flying Hammer Brother. Is the... Oops. Maple Treeway music? Ah. Toad's got the fastest run speed. He'd be faster for most levels. That's true, actually. But you have to trade off that run speed with going at warp speed that frequently gets you killed if you're not perfectly careful. So I imagine, like, it's... If you're doing perfect play, it's perfect. If you're not doing perfect play, it's not. And most people who run standard hacks are not going for Deathless, usually. Or just to put it mildly, there just aren't that many people running standard hacks. Go! Much better, without any ground pounding. Don't fall into the pokey. The Snowkey. Trying to decide what path to take and kind of failed to focus on the right things. I think there might be a dragon coin up there. Probably something up there. No! Dang, ground pound! I might just have to pick a different character. Can't walk back on this one, so... And you can't start select out of a level you haven't beaten already. Ground pounding isn't pressing down. You have to press another direction. Have another direction not pressed so it doesn't actually happen. Yep. No, I think ground pounding, if you're going to do it, bind it to, like, R or something. Like, R and L aren't used in this hack. There's no reason to have bound it to down. Like, I already tested out whether or not I could, tested out whether or not I could scroll in a different level. It's very possible it's disabled specifically in the cart level, but I'd have to see. Though I do know the cart assembly and scrolling are compatible, having done it before in Kekrok. I'm not sure it actually helped in Kekrok, but I did it in Kekrok. It was an idea. Alright, so maybe there isn't anything up there. My least favorite ground pound bind of all time was playing the playing a multi-world randomizer thing. Using the Windows version of Mario 64. And, yeah, for some reason in the Windows version of Mario 64, pushing down on the left stick does Z. Which is literally the last thing I ever want when pushing down on the left stick. I have no idea who thought this was a brilliant idea. Especially because there was another Z bound to a sensible thing like right trigger. Or right bumper. Or right bumper or something. That was probably right trigger. But, like, completely useless. And frequently got me kicked out of the castle while trying to beat the flying over the rainbow for 8 red coin star. I'm not the best at that one. It's not my favorite of the stars. I want to try to stay on the upper path for the next bit. Because I don't care for the midway. Z is left stick and not left trigger. Yeah, it was both, I think. But utterly confounding. Like, and I kept falling out of the stage. And when you fall out of the stage for 8 red coins over the rainbow, you exit the castle and have to walk back. I don't know how many times it took me, because I'm not great at Mario 64 Flight to begin with. I mean, I did eventually finish the randomizer, though I think I had to get some hints about which things were actually important, and several of the ones I got were ones I really didn't want to do. Namely that one. That was a big one I did not want to do. That was fun, though. Multi-world randomizer at some point in the vaguely near future. Probably next year, unless I, like, take a week off just to handle request stuff. Who knows, but it may actually happen. Maybe I just won't do any traveling for Christmas. I don't know if there is a way up there, easy way up there. If I don't do any traveling for Christmas, I might just go and try, like, rush through a bunch of requests for anyone who's around. Oh, there's one down there! That's why I couldn't see it, because it was in the ground. It's a very vertically oriented stage. And shows a bit of a weakness in SMW's, like, down handling, because of how far up Mario generally is. Every illusion you've had on the N64 was put bound it to left trigger by default. But yeah, because it's sensible. Like, when I played Mario 64 way back in the day using a PlayStation controller, yeah, it bound it to left trigger because that was the thing to do. It was very sensible. But, yeah, I don't know. Somebody who worked on that port is just weird. I didn't even know there was an option to change it. I probably should have gone and tried to find that after a while. Because that was one of the major problems. I mean, the other major problem is I'm just not very good at flying in Mario 64. But what else have I been up to? I'm just gonna skip this stage. I'm gonna skip over this part in its entirety. I'm gonna just leave. I'm gonna just leave. I'm gonna just move Luigi to North Korea. Just gonna go to North Korea. Alright, that's how you get up here. Bonus 1 up, that's good. Hate pressing down sticks to activate stuff. I'm with you. I do not find it to be a good mechanic. Like, I get it if you're really, like, button poor and you just need an extra button. It's still not ideal, but I get it. But the Xbox One controllers have way more buttons than the Nintendo controllers had. So it's not the issue. It's like the last way for me to fail in a really dumb way. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna jump straight for the candy canes. I'm done. That's enough auto-scroller for me. Like in Metroid Dread, you have to activate your speed boost by holding down a left stick and Z and never got used to it. I can see that. I'm trying to remember where I actually used it and didn't mind it. Like, I want to say I used it in Destiny and I didn't hate it. But it's been a long time. Yeah, Toad gets the easy levels. Hooray, coins! Yep, that's it. Left pipe. Alright, let's see if we get it. No! No yumps. 0 for 3. Oh. Oh no. When was the last time it saved? Ah, shoot. That's the problem with not auto-saving. Oh. Yeah, this happens. This happens. Like I've often said, if it actually bugged me, I wouldn't have it on. And also, it's disabled for like an hour now, so it can't happen again. Definitely like the worst reset I've ever had. And plus, if it annoyed me enough, I'd just cheat my way back. There was something I wanted to try, but I don't think the... Oh, hey, it's good to know, actually. The coins do save. That was a question I had earlier, and now I know the answer, so that helps. See, that's the difference between having to, like, do the moderation thing and actually just play the level. It doesn't take me that long to beat levels. But when I'm moderating, like, explicitly moderating things, I have to take my time and check all these things, and no, I don't have to do that now. I can just run through. Add break during the run back. Reset on the crystals? Oh, the 2 resets on the crystals were awful. That was clearly the worst. That one hurt me. I ended up being there for like 3 hours after spending, I guess, like 45 minutes beating him the first time. No! This time I'm not getting the Dragon Coins because it's impossible anyway. No, I'm still getting the Dragon Coins. I need them. I will find a way to cheat my Dragon Coins to get that last bit to see at the end, if need be. But I'm getting that dang portrait. I have the tools. It's all set up for it. I can do this. Yeah, there's a statement really early in the game where it said that the Dragon Coins will unlock a special bonus portrait if you get all of them. So they do something, and I'll need to get them all. Ah, I missed it. That killed me? Huh. Yeah, special picture at the end or something. Also, buy ads! They don't cost very much. I'm actually in the process of, like, revamping some of how it works, I think. Make it so that when you buy them offline via... I don't know if I'll actually change that part, I'm kind of lazy. But I'm reworking some of the back-end stuff. Twitch sent me an email about a week ago saying an endpoint that I'm using is going away. And then it went away. And then I went and spent a chunk of yesterday fixing it so I could use the new endpoint, which is worse. That is not how you get that when you just jumped. And they brought back the old API, so I don't really know what to do with that. Because the new API isn't as good. So the old API would let you get the followers of anybody using a app token, but now you can only get the followers of someone if you have a user token that is assigned the moderator follower read permission. At this point, there's like 8 different access tokens of varying things that they can do floating around in my system. For some reason. Because they always require new and different irritating ACLs. Just jump at it? Yeah. This is fine. There we go. Didn't take long. Buy an ad if you can work on your game some more. Sure. I mean, I can't stop you from working on your game. But in the process, I finally learned how Flask handles multiple files instead of just putting everything in one Giganto file, which will help a lot, because I'm tired of everything being in one Giganto file. So at least it's separated out into like 2, maybe 3 files now. I'll probably have one to handle like DB stuff, and then one to handle a few other things. One to handle like Twitch stuff. I might pull the Pi stuff out, because that's been sitting there forever, and I don't really need to modify it ever again. I don't even know if anyone's even clicking on them anymore. I probably should look at the database and see what's happened in the last, like, 2 years since I stopped paying attention. Was gonna make another picture, do another redraw, but really all you're gonna see is the penis Snyder drew on it, so... Nothing too exciting, honestly. I'll take the one up. I actually kind of need them now. That was close. Thought I'd be able to get off before he got through me. Stay up near the top. Just safer up here. Mostly. Okay, bop him. I meant to fall on him again, so he wouldn't be able to follow me. Okay, that's good. Build these. Spawn! I didn't see them. This was going so well. But yeah, I've been meaning to like make it so that I have a database of, or a table of like requests to keep track of them for like future data mining at some point. Be easier if it was already in a more usable form than I currently have, and honestly, since they have an easy way of keeping track of that kind of thing, as long as I have the webhook set up for it. And I realized I'd already kind of done all the work to set it up, I just hadn't done anything with the hook yet. Which is completely unsurprising, honestly. But if and when I, you know, get that working in the near future, that will actually make it a bit easier to implement some of the rewards I've been wanting to implement. There's one that would only be used for, like, very specific types of streams, with a bit of audience participation. Basically being able to request things off of a giant list of things. Think of it kind of like the Mario Maker level queues that people used to have, except I would never be using it for Mario Maker, because I'm not playing Mario Maker. But it would be used for, like, very specific... couple of weird streams I've had in mind for a while. Is it just me, or does Luigi's hat bobble kind of make him look like he's got a frog suit? But things I just want to like have some point sinks. That's kind of the important part. I have one idea for a silly point sink, but I didn't want to have to implement it on the bot. For various reasons, like I wanted to have a leaderboard on it. Which could be fun. I need to just stop jumping into these pokies. That's the problem with doing an auto-scroll. Like, most of the time with levels, you do them, you get better at them. I feel like auto-scrollers, I get better at them to a point, and then I start doing dumb things because I'm in an auto-scroller and have nothing else to do. You can never really optimize your movements and make your life easier in an auto-scroller. You can only just kind of mitigate the time you're spending in it. After a point. Not immune to propaganda. I've seen those. I've seen those around with their Garfield and their Mondays. I'm not convinced it actually is a very usable message, but people seem to like it. There we go. Certainly there's no propaganda about the quality of Twitch API. Nonsense. They keep making it less good in general and adding features that, like, nobody cares about. Like, I'm baffled as to why or how or what purpose knowing what the last guest star was. Like, I'm not even convinced. Do people use this feature? Like, I don't think I've ever seen it, but I don't watch the kinds of streams where someone would use it, I guess. So I don't really know. No, people don't use that feature. They pushed it really hard. For some reason. Alright, there we go. There we go, not that much time wasted. Let's see. About 10 minutes. Yeah, I guess that was a decent amount of time wasted. Nope. Same as they push Super Chat. Super Chat is literally them just being jealous of YouTube's system. And there's no reason for them to do that. They should just let people opt in to having chats over a certain bit thing pin if they want to. It would have the same net effect. Suddenly I realize I still... Oh, did I not do this? No, I didn't do this level yet. Well, this is pleasant. And monochromatic. Those are bumpties. I have changed my assessment of this level. Bumpty! Yep. Still no yump. Media sites seem to thrive on rooming features while pausing. Pushing for some garbage no one cares about to make it more user hostile. Yep! It's part of the good old PMification of any website or service. There are people who have been given metrics they need to get promoted or get bonuses, and those metrics are bad. Because what they'll do is they'll sacrifice other important parts of the business to achieve their metrics. For instance, I'm willing to bet ad time watched went up on Twitch when they made the ads more aggressive, but overall watch time went down. Shocking absolutely no one. I don't know why I thought there was a Dragon Coin here at the beginning. But it's the myopic focusing on single target measures that has been one of the worst things that's ever happened to the tech industry. And every website, every company does this, especially Google. Google was all about the A/B testing and proving that one shade of blue got you better responses than others, and the answer really is none of this probably matters. Maybe sometimes people notice the shade of blue, but I wouldn't count on it much. Still think I had 2 Dragon Coins before this point. Must have been off the screen or something. It's kind of irritating. I keep seeing these fun little slopes to go down and do things, but then get bumptied. So you don't actually get to do them. I had to get drastically reduced. I only found 3 Dragon Coins. I gotta do that whole thing again. But yes, I blame the PMs. A lot of people blame the business people, but I blame the PMs. Microsoft, the best orgs were the ones that kept the PMs on very short leashes. And didn't let them actually waste developer time and other people's times on dumb things. Like RPM, when I was at Microsoft, he really wanted to institute this thing where he was gonna like basically fill out time cards to show what we were doing our time, using on our time for, and it just didn't work. Oh, that's where it was. It was over there. And I got there because the Bumpty pushed me in. That makes sense. It was very silly. Especially because, you know, my boss said, okay, you know what, you just gotta fulfill the mandate and put in the amortized time. Okay, I can do that. He was not thrilled when I said that I spent a month on the can, or a month on the can. I'm like, I calculated it out. You know, given how our schedule, given how this all works, that's roughly how much time I'd be spending on the can. He's like, Pat, just stay, it's 1 day a week for email, 2 for investigations, and 3 for coding, please. I'm like, okay, well, the whole point of this is a complete and abject lie. He's like, yep, that's the point. And then I never filled it out anyway, because I hated opening product studio. So, anyway. Probably a little bit cruel to my boss, because he was otherwise a pretty good guy. Yeah, I kind of figured it had to be in one of these pits. I think I'm set on here now. I haven't tested the mid. Wait, what? Where was the other one I got? This is not my level. I would have gone over that. I had 3. I found 2 more that I don't think I found before. Maybe the other one was... Oh, there it is. Shadow levels can be cool, but like ones we have to find stuff are an absolute pain. 'Cause I thought that was a snowman, but clearly it wasn't. Yeah, Princess Peach plus slopes is just ridiculous. Why would a PM care about that? Because some PMs need to justify their existence via statistics. That's just the thing that happens with a lot of PMs. YouTube seems to be the king of this. You keep your watch history off and recently recommendation page is just a blank if watch history's off. That actually sounds nice, to be honest. There was a period where I would prevent you. Oh, I didn't test the midway. I prevent YouTube from tracking. I turned off cookies, or at least I'd set my cookies to be null, which caused YouTube to do a weird thing where it would give me pure recommendations, which were so much better than the curated ones, personally curated ones, because they were just related to the video you watched instead of, you know, videos you watched hours ago, or days ago, or years ago. The downside was you couldn't read YouTube comments. As far as I'm concerned, this was not that big of a downside. But the extension I was using to trick YouTube into this got mucked about with, and so I had to give up on it. But, you know, you open up, like, an instance of Chrome or an instance of Firefox, and look at the YouTube front page without recommendations, and it is such abject trash. Like, it's basically all Mr. Beast stuff and sports. Or at least that's what I get. Probably should have switched to another character. Oh, slamming. Yeah, I want to switch to Rosalina. This is a Peach hack? About 1/5 of it is. It's also a Rosalina hack. And a Mario hack, and a Luigi hack, and a Toad hack. Those are all the characters that I found so far. I'm pretty sure those are the only playable ones. Not convinced Rosalina's gonna be the best at this, but you know, we're gonna go for it. I've been trying to switch character every level, but I've also kind of consistently forgotten to do it. How you doing, Max? Rosalina, I think, is easily the most powerful, just because the extra height is just about as good as being able to float. Change characters already tried. I turned it off before, once I realized the swapping mechanic was happening. So I declined to have that happen. Oh, you know, I probably should have held the other button. No, don't hold the other button, right? This isn't cape, this is tail. But no, I didn't even try it. I was just like, oh yeah, this is not going to work, or it's going to break in some really annoying way, so I just turned it off. I do that for some moderations, not too many. Usually do it whenever I'm playing a Daiso hack, because Daiso tends to have special characters. Or a hack clearly has some sort of other mechanic going on, it's just not going to work. But Daiso hacks tend to have their own set of characters, and things make less sense if we switch to Mario plot-wise. Do an admin change and experiment. I probably should have done that, like, after the reset. But, yeah, maybe after this level, and I save, we'll do a test for the sake of it, because I don't think it would actually affect Rosalina. Oh, hello, that's how that part's supposed to work. My guess is that there's some code in the Mario graphics DMA thing that's handling different colors, and that the graphics 32 region of WRAM is just being scribbled over. You know what? That was actually really interesting, that what just happened there. Because that means sprites can interact with sprite platforms in this one. It's not a common choice in SMW. Still love this track. Oh, this even makes sense. Oh, it's this guy. Okay. I know the strategy here. I am not executing very well. You gotta bonk against the wall enough times that he decides to start throwing fire at you. And then you spin jump on those. The elbow gloves and the frowny face in her hair. Huh. Let's give me at least 2 hits. Yeah, Rosalina's not helping me here. Because really, this one's all about spin jumping. Alright. Well, that could have gone better. Yeah, but once he's in this mood, he's a little bit easier to deal with. Other than the slammy one. There's like 2 different spiny bosses. I don't remember which one's which. Don't encounter the other one all that often. Ignoring the throw blocks completely. Hey, that happened. It is not one of the better strategies for this boss. But you can't do anything with the throw blocks until he stops. So it doesn't actually help all that much. Like, ignoring the throw blocks completely isn't a bad strategy. Don't remember if he has to slam the wall for state change. Guess not. Must be the other spiny boss that does. There's one version of the spiny boss where you have to have it bang the walls a few times to get it to actually behave. It's not this one. Man, I sure would like a block to spawn. If I wanted to play Toho, hoping I could convince a block to spawn, but definitely didn't want to. Yeah, the Rex and the ice is a really nice touch. First Mario hacks you played was SMW Central Production 1. For some reason, the first spiny boss gives you an unreasonable amount of hell. Guess for a 10-year-old playing on the SNES with the keyboard, it might be a little tricky. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know, I find the custom bosses to vary between, like, kind of okay and just not very fun, usually. Maybe you can hit him with those when he's not in face mode. Like, I do wonder if something's, like, just amiss with the SA1 conversion for this one. But it's hard to say. Because, like, I waited a long time for another brick and it was not coming. Come on now! Still have the Rex in the ice, though. Oh, yeah. 25 out of... Okay, 16 left. Or 6 left. I mean, cautiously optimistic. Maybe we should switch back to Mario. Like, basically, I'm at the complete and utter whim of the RNG thing that provides blocks, and sometimes it just does not want to provide. I already hit him 3 times and it just didn't take. Previously, not right now. That was 1 block and it was terrible. Oh, I thought he'd rest again. Maybe you actually do have to bang the walls with him to get him to do that. Alright, I guess that is... No! 2 mistakes. It's blocks if he slams. Yeah, I guess I was thinking of a different boss that does that differently. Definitely playing this one wrong. It's almost like there's a relationship between those two things that should have been more obvious and intuitive to me. Those are not safe places to stand. But I'm also just bad at custom bosses in general. I do appreciate this, though. You always have to walk forward to get him to do that. Kind of wonder if the bounce code for that is related to the Disco Shell bounce code, based upon how it looks and behaves. It's gonna sit here. Like, this is... Wow. This is basically Rhythm Heaven. These are really long phases. Nope. 5 lives. Oh, that's fair. Let me fix that. Used to have a lot of lives. Had more than enough to beat the game. Then something happened. Yep, this boss. The door. Sadly, he wouldn't create more than 1 block. I'd love it if more Mario bosses actually responded to, you know, your power-ups. Except for, like, the really weird, like, ice flower ones where you freeze the boss and it just kind of explodes. And the double hitting. What happens when you react thinking you're gonna get you're gonna land on it and then you don't. Yeah, 4 hits. Realize if he doesn't bang the wall, he's invincible, and will simply win out of attrition. Yup. Smart boss is smart. King Ice-Spiny has been put on ice. All that is left is EverWinter Castle, where the evil witch plans to steal Christmas away from all of the Mushroom Kingdom. Or Mushroom Land. The Mushroom Land. Not Mushroom Land in general, just the Mushroom Land. Huh. Alright. Oh, I was gonna switch characters. I might just do that now. Oh, that's a tree. Oh. Says he wants to do something. Dies to exit the level so he can. Fails to do it. Thanks for the GG. Back to Mario. Do the Mario! Which in this case means arbitrarily butt slam in places that aren't going to help. Does make Mario the worst character in my book. Maybe Toad's worse, but not by much. At least Toad doesn't arbitrarily kill me by me accidentally pressing down at some point. Oh, there we go. Stage reminds you of one game you had for GBA called Disney Princesses. Alright. There was an awful lot of games like that on GBA. It was like the king of shovelware for a long time. I'd assume it's shovelware. I mean, some Disney stuff's pretty good, but I would assume it's mostly shovelware. A character change S based on that. Yeah, well, let me... Once I'm done with the level, either by death or by beating it, I will do that. Nothing quite like tall trees to remind me of how short I am. It's okay, though. I think myself is fun-sized. That's the thing people say, right? I don't think they say that anymore. Pretty sure... Yeah? Wait, what? Oh, it spawns over to the right and then keeps moving right, okay. That's how this one works. Or does it? I don't like how that one works. Bumpty, you are on my list, and not my good kid list, the list of political dissidents. Very low level timer, which I'm about to run across. Gotta be fast. Vastly prefer this if I use the jump rules for dragon coins. Or at least jump half rules for dragon coins. You gotta beat the level with the dragon coins or it doesn't count. Ah, there we go. Level beaten with the dragon coins, so it counts. Kind of a platformer where you picked a scenario / Mega Man Live Alive. And style picked off a Disney Princess movie and Aladdin, consisting of 3 stages each. And the Beauty and the Beast first stage had the snowy fortress with the kind of trees and branches. Okay. I will check this, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to want to reset just to make sure things are kosher after the fact. I'm going to check the midway, and then we'll do the character change. Because that's something that, if I lose my power-ups, kind of whoop-de-doo. Nice to have, but I don't need them. Bumpties. Just bumpties. Speaking of tail whipping, there is, of course, a SMB3 contest coming up soonish. October's coming quicker than everyone thinks. Okay. Check midway. Yep, it worked. Save out of paranoia. Char. Based on who I want to be. Yoshi. I guess it worked. So this is Yoshi. Somehow. And so if we do this... swap background to Mario. See, it kind of works. Not sure I want to use it still, but it kind of works. Huh. I expected it to go worse than that. Oh yeah, we just did Mario's level. It's Luigi time. Sadly not Waluigi time, just Luigi time. Well, I guess it could be Waluigi time. Cool vanilla level of vanilla overworld. So here's the thing. This one, I think, was actually in before we changed the rules of that. So, like, for remoderation purposes, I don't think that would be a ding. Because this hack was released in, like, late 2020. Did we only change that rule this year? Because, like, we used to let people get away with vanilla overworlds. We don't anymore, but we used to. I mean, I probably would still let people get away with, like, special world edits sometimes, but it doesn't happen much in standard hacks. Finally made it to the top of Merry Mountain. Looks like EverWinter Castle is just up ahead. Keep going, you got this. But especially considering this is like an enhanced version of a different hack that was even before, except in like 2019, before my time even. Not terribly surprising. Do like all the fizzy noises that are being made. Just kind of had to accept that that was going to happen. There's got to be something here. Moles are immune to fire. Just how moles work. Just kind of like how elves are immune to fire. Were vanilla world overworlds accepted outside of legacy hacks? I mean, I think on the Kaizo side of things, sometimes people will be allowed to have vanilla overworlds. Super Marissa World is probably the last one with light overworld edits that'll be accepted because of that. What is that? It's a fish! Yeah, you're right, this is a pretty tiny edit of that, but eh. At least it's somewhat original. Go back to recently, in second Beauty and Beast level, you never beat as a kid because you already don't have time, ended up beating it first try as an adult. Then the Cinderella stage you beat as a kid took 2 hours. Huh. Fish lacks hiding tiles. You guys were good at overworld, definitely here. Definitely do not notice these things like you guys do. I will admit, overworld, it's like its own skill set compared to everything else in SMW. Just like I guess assembly is also its own skill set. No green switch. I think there's only 3 switches for this. So I probably should go do the switch check now, because I'm pretty sure that I can do that side of things. Also should try to convince the level to, you know, give me 5 dragon coins in that one area, because I did find a problem there. Pretty sure the midway was like right after this. Was there a midway? Maybe there wasn't a midway. You remember there being no cape switch? I'm pretty sure it was only 3 switches. No cape. Yeah, I don't think there's a midway in this. I'm gonna put a marker down to double check later, but I don't think there's a midway in this one. I think I'll beat this level just to have it done, and then we'll go back and do the road check. I remember this now. But yeah, the no vanilla overworlds is a fairly recent rule. But But especially for like Kaizo things where someone's like doing 6 levels or something, if they have a special world and it says something other than special, like, I don't know, butts, I'd probably still accept it without thinking too hard about it. I'd kind of hope people put more effort in, but if the levels were good and demonstrated effort, I'd probably just forgive that. Which is more or less what happened with Marissa World. G O O D L U C K! Exclamation point! Star World is just pretty. Wouldn't I anyone from using Star World with multiple things? Like the don't use glitch hero with bounce sprites and most Kaizo being garbled. Yep, exactly. It's one of those things where, you know, at the end of it, I look at everything that's happened and evaluate. It's not perfect, I will admit, but it's something that kind of works. Okay, cool, there's that one there. We did get credit for that. It's Toad time. Switch to Toad. Okay, what's the quickest? I guess there's not really... It's kind of a linear-ish hack in some ways. Because I need to get over to there. But, like, all I've found is, like, 2 things. Like, a couple badly placed dragon coins. I'm not really sure what's up with that, but I think there must be a block where the conversion to SA1 didn't work right. Oh, shoot! There's an ad. It was purchased. I have to look at it now. Isn't taxpayer? What is this? The 2D platformer, SMBX engine. Music by super lesbian animal RPG composer. Huh. I've heard of that game. Haven't played it, but I've heard of it. This is a taxpayer strong place on fluid platforming. Avoid the wrath of the briefest case. That looks cute. Yep. Final game been playing a good amount of. Alright. Yep. Approved. You've stamped the button. See, Merry Christmas. This is literally Special World. I have no problems with it being special. Only activating the 3 Switch Palaces can you pass through this area. If you have not found them, now turn back. I'm certain people who are good at Cape could just, like, avoid this entire thing if they were careful. Or maybe just good with the characters. I don't know. That was Toad's level. Level 2. Merry Christmas! Oh, cool. T-H-A-N-K. Thank you! For. And he says, playing my game. Thank you for playing my game. Yes, you, Curtis. Specifically you. Oh, wait. Thank you for playing Merry Christmas. Why is he dancing like that? Christmas. I wanted fireworks and I didn't get any. That's because you wanted fireworks very late into your hour. But he was like, I want fireworks. Mistletoes or presents. Clearly presents, but no one actually got hurt delivering the presents. Alright, that's 31 of 30 things. So the only problem is the portraits. I have a secret entrance if I want to use that, which... Well, let's go into the secret entrance, but I'll probably beat the main entrance. Or, well, actually, I'll probably... We'll see. Let's go to the secret entrance. A secret entrance at least once. As Toad, because certainly Toad is going to be the one to beat this game for me. Oh, no. What? How did that even happen? I didn't press any spin jump buttons. Oh, there's your ad. Yeah, that came up quick. Yeah, I would expect it to take a little bit longer because the ad things are fundamentally fair. And so we'll go through all of the ads before... Oh, actually, no, I guess it would be... Huh. Yeah, I guess that's actually reasonable. It would still be up in the list of ads, so it could always show up. Huh. Yeah, the fundamental fairness of it actually has no bearing on whether or not you'll see your ad sooner after buying it or not. So, the way it works is it actually sends a little bit of JSON with it saying, here's the ads I've played recently. And then those ads are not part of the selection process. Yeah, I just got lucky. Oh, do you believe in Santa? There was a time when believing seemed easy. A time where Christmas brought nothing but joy and happiness. That time is over. And now there's time for clacks. Alright, 1, 2... 3. You know what? I'm gonna moderate this really early on. I remember going through all of these. But as you get older and dreams fall apart, what good does believing bring? What good is Christmas when no one remembers you? Maybe that's the room where you see the cool portrait. Which means I need to figure out a way to make that dragon coin work. I want to see the portrait. Oops. Last level where the final boss gives the spiel, yep. I hate Christmas with all the cantankerins and snoggerins and I don't even know the rest. One of the more interesting things I saw thematically at PAX was I don't know what's best to call it. I guess I'd call it a Castle Symphony of the Night-like, really. Because they clearly were mostly inspired by Symphony of the Night, but you play as Ebenezer Scrooge. Why should everyone else get to enjoy Christmas when my time to shine has gone? I assure you, this lady shall shine once more. Okay, so that's not the cool portrait we get to see. This is just how this works. Okay, so that's the door side of things. I don't know why Toad did that last time. It was weird. Because I'm gonna have to go through this a lot of times to get through all the doors. I hate that hedgehog! Christmas. Alright, well, that's 1. We've done room 1. We've read this. Let's do room 2. I'm glad I have Peach in this room and not Toad. Because I like being able to stop on ice. Oops. I mean, cautiously optimistic. Nothing quite like a, end-room castle. I guess once I'm finished with this set of rooms, I'll just go to the secret room, because there's no reason to do this. I'm gonna guess that there is a checkpoint, but it's further along, like after the second set of rooms. Which means I also won't be able to pick it up until I complete the entire sets of rooms. I'm pretty sure that's a vanilla glitch. Was hoping this wouldn't take quite so long, because I was like, oh man, I kind of want to play the Weatherman game today, but oh well. I imagine that there won't be too much after I'm done. I still haven't actually decided on what the next thing I'm going to do is. Like, I could just play random ROM hack levels, racist levels, but I need a better organization system for it still. You should jump there. That would make sense. I'm not certain I want to, pick another LDC to play. At least not right now. I kind of tempted to do, the Halloween level design contest levels for October. because that would be cool, but eh. I remember them not being too many of them. It wasn't like a really long thing, and I've played Alphasphere before. And then if I need to play through the beta version of Alphasphere again. Short room, at least. Similarly, I guess I could try to like clean up QLDC, the very first one, because I never actually beat all of QLDC. Like, I beat, like, I would say more than 50%, and there were a few levels that I could have, like, gone back and beaten or something. There's a few that the VODs didn't get published for various reasons, so, like, that's an option. Because I do have a high percentage completion on the other QLDCs, or at least attempted completion. Ah, with this last Christmas star, I, Sarissa, the witch, will be remembered and the world will be left frozen in ice. Oh, okay, so it's Sarissa. I know who Sarissa is? Isn't Sarissa Ferris's name? Do I still have to go to the other doors? And look, it's Undine! Yep, I love Undine. Undine is my favorite character from Undertale. Or possibly Monster Rancher 2. Or Secret of Mana. People like Secret of Mana, right? Nah, I've got to just heal it. Wario's Woods? Oh, there was no way I was going to guess that. I haven't even played Wario's Woods. Wario's Woods is like a really late NES game, isn't it? Or maybe an early SNES game? Or maybe a late SNES game. SNES, okay. Yeah, isn't that kind of like, what's the name of that one? Oh, God. It's a block pusher thing, isn't it? Where you shove blocks around to make them contiguous. Like Pokemon Puzzle League, or... I don't know, there's probably like a few other things. There's a Kirby game that I know does that. People love playing that game at PAX. Also because it's fun to watch, honestly. Ah, crap. Cross-gen, okay. Stella? Well, it's supposed to be Sarissa. Nothing like that Kirby game or Tetris. Oh. You run around and pick up and put down pieces? Yeah, then I'm definitely off base with what I thought it was. Because I thought it was, what's the name of that thing? Like, it's not Kirby's Dream Land, it's Kirby something. It's gonna bug me. Or maybe it's Yoshi. Maybe it's Yoshi themed. Or maybe Yoshi's in it? Now I'm just second guessing myself. Guess it's also been a while since I saw it played at PAX, but I didn't spend much time in the console free play room this year. Puyo Puyo? No, it's not quite Puyo Puyo. Paddle de Pawn is, I think, the like canonical one I'm thinking of. Like, that's the name that people use for the specific class of playing of game. Oh. There is a leaf one. It's just colored blue. Kirby's Avalanche, thank you. Kirby's a magician. Doesn't play like Woods. No, because you played all of them? Okay. There was a good article in, I want to say, like, a Gama Sutra about the different kinds of games, and I knew someone who had actually contributed to that article, talking about them, because they also mentioned Ty Dallas, which is in a similar class, which is probably pretty cheap on Steam if you want to get it. It's in that class of, like, putting blocks down and having things happen game. It's Puyo Puyo Western Front? Really? Now my belief system is shaken. Oh no, that's a stationary one. Same with Mean Machine. Yeah, I know Mean Bean Machine, as opposed to the Median Bean Machine. is the same as Puyo Puyo. And I do like Puyo Puyo. I just don't play it that often. I'm not that good at it. Puyo Puyo Tetris was actually a lot of fun. It was on the Switch, like, forever ago. There was a new one recently-ish. You know, obviously named Puyo Puyo Tetris 2, wherein disaster strikes and the same cast of characters must Puyo or Tetris their way to success. Because otherwise the multiverse is doomed or something. I don't know. The plot isn't the most important part of this game series. It's more accurate. It's kind of like just silly plot, more or less. These blocks are miscolored. So I'm going to put a note on that. But actually, that might be my fault. I'll put a note to check that. There we go. Puyo Puyo always has silly plots. Just think of Tetris and Puyo. Like the Pokemon skin of Puyo for the GBA. Huh. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm done. On this side. Okay. So I got the fourth one. I think the benefit for getting the secret path is a little bit less in this than it was in the old version. Because in the old version, like, getting this path was just a humongous deal. Okay, let's get the midway, test the midway, and then we'll go to the secret half to do that too. Yeah, the Pokemon Gate, yeah, the Pokemon one is not. Panel Depone is different. That's what was confusing me about that. Tetris Attack, thank you, that was it! Yeah, I was way off with Kirby. I swear it had, like, some Nintendo characters in it, like Yoshi or Kirby, but I'm not sure now. But yeah, back in the day, I remember there being, like, impromptu Tetris Attack tournaments at PAX. In fact, I think that there was, like, a dedicated machine so that people could just play it any point in time. Like a dedicated SNES to it. And then next to it was also Silver Surfer with a statement that if you could beat a single level, they would, like, immortalize you or give you, like, $50 or something. So I spent some time trying to beat Silver Surfer, and of course, no, I didn't. I'm not that good at that class of game. And Silver Surfer is not a particularly forgiving example of that class of game. I died, but I didn't test the midway. Gonna walk back. Or did I? I don't remember. Like, if we're, like, talking about other things. Either I'm gonna test this midway, and then we'll come back to the other one. Insane amount of time in both franchises, so obviously know a thing or two. I'm certain. Now, I do not have as much love for this class of game as an awful lot of other people do. Fistbit has an awful lot of love for this class of game. Okay, so that one worked. Beat a single level Silver Surfer. You can beat both Reptile and Firelord stages consistently. Well, if you can go back in time to, like, PAX 2009? 10? You can go claim your immortality over there. Oh, not Silver Surfer? I assumed you didn't mean Silver Surfer. Yeah, I assumed you meant Puyo Puyo and Puddle Pond. Like, there's only one thing in the Silver Surfer franchise, and there's one thing worth enjoying in Silver Surfer, which is the music, because Tim Follin always goes hard. Or the Follin brothers always go hard. Yeah, I think I might have myself some pictures from that year. I remember running into a Toho cosplayer who was just pooped. It was really hilarious. He has a huge hitbox, which is one of the big problems. Okay, so yeah, that's good. That works. Alright, cool. So I can go to the secret thing so I can avoid doing this. I'm on the last exit. That's good. So I gotta figure out how to unlock the portrait, though. Yeah, that's one of the things I like about games that are honest about their hitboxes. Like Toho, if you press the slowdown button, it'll show you your hatted little girl character, where her hitbox is. And it's usually, like a cluster of 6 pixels right in the middle of her. And I appreciate that in other games, too, where, like, it actually makes the hitbox very clear. I guess Undertale and Deltarune also make that kind of nice. You know exactly it. It's a small circle, very, in Toho. But they show you the small circle. You can see the small circle. An awful lot of games say Raiden doesn't show you what the actual hitbox is. None of the enemies or patterns are even that taxing. You just have an obnoxiously small space to maneuver. Sounds right to me. I'm gonna go double tail. I think that's the way to go. But I know how to beat Undine. It's just gonna take some doing. The other thing about Undine, unless like this particular one's been patched. Oh, that's not that. Is that Undine speeds up every time the wave despawns, regardless of how the wave despawns. You know what, actually? I think these spikes are actually kinder. Yeah, the wave's speeding up. And I missed. That's the problem with Undine, is it's complete random bullshit. Especially when you need her to hit the wave so you can get your throwable object. But you can see how... Oh, come on now! Oh, that would have hit him. Oh, now I get it, right as it respawns. Yeah, this is different. I think also the spikes are lower. But, like, getting the angle on this thing is one of the more obnoxious things. You're really good about getting those 2 hits, like, instantly. Also, that thing is ridiculously fragile. Once you drop, if it gets dropped, you cannot pick it back up. Undine is not one of my favorite fights. But this is actually a an awful lot nicer version. Like, typically Undine fights, these spikes are, like, near the top of your jump. But I imagine to accommodate Toad, he had to move it down a bit. To be fair, though, you can still be dumb and run into them. Oh, lovely. Now you do that. Could you please do something? Please? Why aren't you doing anything? See what I mean? Oh no. I need to just wait for it to stop and do that. Notice how it actually hit the wave, would have hit the wave had it spawned like 3 seconds earlier. Deceptive hitbox. I'm just not a fan of Undine. I could bitch about this for a while. Why I continuously fail to throw really easy lobs. But what's nice actually is the wave is resetting its speed. Like, usually the wave just gets faster and faster. Like, I'm pretty sure that, you know, I could do this, maybe not indefinitely, but for quite some long time, jumping back and forth. So I think this fight has been severely nerfed from the original. Maybe we'll see if it changes up in the next couple attacks, if, like, the things get taller or something. Like, compared to the OG fight, I think this is actually not so bad. Aside from the general kind of annoyingness of Undine. And the sheer amount of RNG, just you have to wait till things happen. So I could probably just stop my bitching, all I'm saying. Especially because I might have to do this twice. No, 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 it just isn't fair! Why have these stupid stars failed me? Like, that really was not that bad, honestly. I was expecting far worse. The music is amazing. Heck that. Yep. No, the enemy... Okay. Yeah, the speed resets. That makes a difference. And with that, the evil Ice Witches, evil plans, were swept away like flurries in an evening winter breeze. Mario and his friends had succeeded, and the Mushroom Kingdom could sleep soundly, dreaming of the Christmas morning to come. I like the framing. I really do like the framing of this. Now you may be considering why the Christmas stars didn't lend Sarissa the power she so desperately craved. Well, the answer to that is more simple than you may believe. She was a dick. You see, Christmas magic is unique. It comes from the kingdom, from the kindness and love that is shared by friends and family. Aww. Floating there menacingly. Yeah, the OG got so fast you just die, yeah. The stars that reflect that love and spread it across the land. Like, that was a much easier Undine fight than I have seen in pretty much any fight. I want to say the Triple one was similarly like, that one was not terribly difficult either, but this one was easier. What Sarissa failed to see was that those stars have no true power of their own. Her actions brought only sorrow, which made them worthless as burnt-out bulbs on the old Christmas tree. That was always Sarissa. The stars are merely a symbol, bringing hope to those who have none. When Mario and his friends came all together to help the people, that light was born anew in their hearts. In the end, the Mushroom people rejoiced, knowing their wish for a joyous Christmas had been granted. Aww. But yeah, the speed resetting, huge difference. Even Sarissa got her wish, though she never see it, though she may never see it, simply to be whatever. To be redeemed, something like that. She may have acted selfishly, but I do feel for that poor girl. It can be hard to feel alone, and even more to feel unloved. So let that be a lesson to you. Perhaps this year you could take some time to remind someone that you care about them. It may not seem like much, but sometimes just knowing someone cares on Christmas can make all the difference in the world. It's currently September 12th. Also, Sup Steven, how you doing? Whether that be calling a relative, spending time with family, or even replaying this game with a friend, there are many ways. I'm sure you'll come up with something great. It doesn't take a lot. Care about you and stuff, thanks. I care about y'all too. Now, if you'll excuse me, there's still much to do. Tomorrow is a big day for us here on jolly old Merry Christmas, Merry Mountain after all. You best be running along now. Home yourself. I'm sure there's someone special just waiting to hear from you. And of course, Merry Christmas. Take care. Rough day, and let's talk about it. I'm doing good. I got some work done today. I spent some time working on some silly things. Okay, there we go. That answers that question. Just Keith, aka Bensalot. Now we know. And Nowieso. And just finished this hack almost. I didn't expect that to transition partway through the level. That's weird. Can I switch? Nope. Gamma V, Dan, Zampari, Bruiser, Uncle Bones, Boing Boing Splat, Daiso, The It. They assemble by a lot of people, like Green Hammer Bro, and Edit, and Mario, and Russian Man, and the Biob, and Isakoro, and Boing Boing Splat, and the Ultimate Yoshi Master, and Small Hacker, and Vitor Viella, and so many other people. That's a lot of ASM in this, isn't there? Jank Lord, West, simple name, Mario Fan Gamer, Clario, Nowieso, Bensalot. Oh, he also made his own ASM. That's kind of cool. I guess, yeah, he must have. Music by a lot of people. Ladies Man, Samantha, Kevin, Tornado, Isakoro. Vet Fox? Oh, I don't know if I've seen that one. Musical Man, Emelia, Wakana. Playtesting, Osukari. Osu Mario Cartman, Rabunchunk. Herosoft, I didn't know you tested this, apparently. Rocky, Peachy Keen, Hipkus, Dynasty, Voltar. Shoutouts to an awful lot of people. Herosoft, there we go again. Fire Hazard, Ladia, Mario, Mario Fan Gamer, Juz Cook, of course, Osu Mario Cartman. Special thanks to Nintendo and SMW's original team for making the world's best video game. Thanks for over 30 years of memory. And SMW Central for making this possible. And you for playing this. Honest feedback would be appreciated. But be nice, it is Christmas after all. Now's a good time to head to sleep. Absolutely fair. Most of the character graphics were done by Just Keith, aka Bensalot. Give credit if used. Don't be a nebbit! I mean, I'd love to use some of these sprites. They're really nice. Only problem is no cape. It's all raccoon tails. But they are nice. This all looking hack, already mentioned it. You have to play this. Oh, absolutely. Really well done. Shame we don't get to play as Pink Toad, but what can you do? And there we go, back to the top. We have finished it, except for one thing. Oh, the Rosalina sprite? Oh, here we go, let me show you the Rosalina sprite. Why did it save here? Confusing. I don't know how to get the portrait. They left out Wario, I know, but like you can actually play as Rosalina, and I'll show that off in a moment. Let's see if we can actually get this to work. Actually, smart thing to do. We'll try this first. There's a trick I need to do here, which may or may not work. There we go. So sometimes my patch set can cause weird things to happen. I don't think it did, but there's like two minor things I want to check, and one of them has to do with a specific tile that wasn't working properly. So we're reloading it to make sure that my patch set isn't applied. But I highly suspect it has to do with being converted to SA1 without being tested on a proper SA1 system, and it's one block in the entire game. Bumpty Highlands. But look. Yep, she moves well. Every single character has slightly different movement options. Like, there's a lot of care put into this. Like, I played the original one from back in the day, 2019, when it came out, because of ROM Hack Races. They were doing Mystery Mondays back then, and they had one around Christmas. And this was the game of choice, of course. Right. Gotta fall a lot lower to get that. But all of the new additions have been fantastic. Like being able to character swap with different powers and just a little bit of revamping in general. Like it's made this hack just much better. I mean, not like a lot better, but like because it was already pretty good, but it's been good. Yeah. It just disappears. Like that's the last dragon coin. I want to see the portrait, but like I can't see the portrait because the dragon coin doesn't spawn off that. And I imagine it's got to be an SA1 block issue. But I don't know how to fake this. Alright, I'm going to take a quick look. Unless Max is still here and might actually know off the top of his head how to fake 5 dragon coins. But I'm pretty sure that there is a RAM map dragon coin thingy. Start image loader, animation trigger. Can you show it again? Which thing? The block? I can show you the block again. But somebody could fake having the right number of, oh, not dragon coins, they're called Yoshi coins. Yoshi coins collects. Okay, we'll do that before I go through there. Yeah, I can show it to you again. In fact, I'm going to show it to you with a different character, because it does different things depending upon the character. Mario. Like, it turned into air for, like, Peach and Rosalina, I suppose, because we didn't see it before. But for Mario, it did something different. Ack. I think for Luigi it did the same thing, so I really should have picked Luigi. I got lucky right there, I can tell you right now. Because I'm just never, ever, ever going to not push down on accident. Ever. Okay, all the powers are really good except Mario's. That's the final statement. Okay, here we go. So, I hit it. It turns into nothing. It either turns into nothing or water. I don't know why it was turning into water. But it's turning into nothing now. Consistently. So I think that might have been to do with my patch set. But I found the address for faking Yoshi coins. So I'm going to do that because I want to see the secret thing at the end. Oh, I don't have it attached yet. Do other blocks work? There weren't that many other like special blocks that I can think of. Like, there weren't that many custom blocks of interest. There were big question mark blocks. Those behaved correctly. I can't think of any other real special blocks that were used in this. I think that's the only one. Like that and the big blocks, but those might have just acted like, I don't know, weird. But they were just big blocks, like 4x4 or 2x2 sized instead of that. Like, think Mario 3 Giant Land, because it's the same thing. Jingle bells, indeed. If you haven't seen Tom Scott's video on that, how that song ends, the next thing after Batman Smells, it is definitely worth seeing because there was an awful lot of variation in this world. Let me load Gamma back so I can try to cheat my way past this. Seen the video? I mean, my personal favorite one is Robin laid the gun, which is just absolutely ridiculous when you think about it. Didn't watch the intro yet. We probably should to make sure it doesn't break. Because why not? Did beat this level, so I know this level works. Alright, cool. I should have saved where I was going to leave, shouldn't I? So how do you think I get the special portrait? Like, after doing that, maybe if I talk to Toad, she'll give me a good answer. Because what I'm just going to do is beat that level with the Yoshi coin set to 5, which I admit is not ideal. But I have backup saves in case it doesn't work, so whatever. It's a shame that read doesn't work on SA1, so I can't see this as easily. I don't know if it's gonna work because it might have been remapped. Probably should use it off the 0 page or that page. Yeah, actually, I should make sure to not unmap that or remap it. Let the code handle it and make sure it's in the right spots. I think it is in the not the 0 page, but the first other thing, first bank or whatever. Okay. Looking at that, that's on the low side of things. Okay. 5. That's... Good job, Pat. Alright, that should have worked. We'll see what happens. The display versus the real value are different things. This may have worked. It did not work. I don't know how to cheat it. So that's a small problem. And move off. So whatever it's checking is not that. You try checking the... Maybe it's doing the display instead. We can write to this too. Try both and see what happens. Or accept that it just might not be working. Have I collected a coin after setting the value? I have not! That's not a bad idea, actually. That's an indication that it may have worked. I think I did get a life up there, so that might be the key. Smart move, Max. Smart move. Oh, that's the other thing I spent time working on today. I kept saying I was going to do it, and I'm actually going to do it. And I worked on a spreadsheet for it. The PAX report. Still work to do on that, like an hour or two. But I'm thinking I might just do that Thursday. I don't know how long it's going to take. Play some demos and things. Okay, now I've collected it. Let's see what Toadette says. If that'll help us get our portrait thingy. Kind of curious if Toadette has different dialogue depending upon it. The Holly Jolly Tanuki leaf looks just like the normal ones, except it brings out your special critter spirit. It's so adorable. Huh. I think this is it. There we go. Merry Christmas. I have to say, everyone looks pretty happy, but Peach looks like she's plotting something evil. I think she also might be no, that's her hair. I thought she might be holding a banana. But she clearly looks like she's planning something evil. And Reindeer Yoshi is adorable. Yeah, that was worth cheating my way towards. Absolutely worth cheating my way towards. Bowser was cut off frame, that's why. No, I think Bowser's taking the picture. It's because he's not in the picture, you see? And Peach finds this offensive. Mario doesn't care. Luigi doesn't care. Gets you nowhere for 20. I will admit the lipstick's a bit much. How you doing, Silicon Milk? Hope you're doing well. Alright. Well, there's a few notes, but I think that beyond the block not working, which I suspect is an SA1 issue, SA1 conversion issue, it's probably fine. There were some issues I had with midways, but I think that's just because Start Select doesn't work consistently with midways. It just erases your midways, which is an option. I don't know. Good. Putting off your own stuff tonight, fair enough. I'm doing good, just wrapping up moderating this. Once I'm, done looking at the notes. I only had, like, 7? I had 9 notes. I think most of them are related to midways, which don't actually apply. Oh, I did have one thing I wanted to check. Too busy with his kids to bother stealing princesses. That makes a lot of sense when you think about it. I need a character who can fly. We're gonna test something. There was one spot I saw, and I had no idea how to get to it. I think I need to fly, but I kept getting hit on the way in, and there were no available leaves. Also, this hack has been fantastic. If you are looking for a standard hack to play around Christmas time, I would recommend it. Oh, actually, what am I even doing? I should invoke it already, because that'll just make my life easier. Christmas puzzle? I'll have to keep in mind that one next time. Mario Bros. Editing seems really comfy. I mean, people really do like it. SMW Central is a pretty big community of people doing all this hacking. Speaking of which, I just hacked the game and made it far worse for me. Get out of here someday. Right, because the instant power down patch makes this harder if I do it this way. Maybe Always Cape wasn't the brilliant move I thought it was. At least Siren's an awesome track. Furry Luigi hits differently. Yep. Well, each character in this game gets their own spirit animal thing. Which is like one of the big gimmicks. Alright, so... Well, that's where you get your leaf. Oh, is that it? Could I have gotten... I'm gonna take off in this space, can't I? Oh, what? How would I have gotten in that space? Like, I've spent a while trying to figure out how to get over here. I am confounded by this. Maybe if I went through the portal there... Maybe there's a hole in this wall? Can I see them all now? I know... Oh, I'm stuck till he wants to move. There we go. Always Cape is not good with the instant power down stuff. So Luigi form an official? Interesting, I was unaware of that. Yeah, Luigi has a fox. Rosalina, I think, has a wintry fox. How would you even get into that spot? Yeah, maybe I have to look in the thing. But yeah, you want to see all of them, we can just do that really quick, because, like, I can just swap characters. Toad's a skunk. Princess Peach is a mink. Rosalina, I think, is supposed to be a fox. An Arctic fox. Or whatever those things are called. Mario, of course, raccoon. And Luigi is a fox. Ermine? Aren't ermines and minks very... Oh, they're very similar, if I'm not mistaken. But the game explicitly states that her form is a... Her spirit animal is a mink. But does not state what Rosalina's is, which is a little bit annoying. Like, you go in here, you can get the overview of their powers. So you see Critter Spirit, Mink. As well as explaining the special float, which is, Mario 2 floating mechanic. But Rosalina, unfortunately, has a little problem where she's Mario instead. And I don't know why. But either way, we're done moderating this hack, and it's 3:30 in the morning, and I think it is time for me to hit the sack. I didn't mean for that to rhyme, it just kind of worked out.